Welcome to the SBL pod.
Let's go.
Another week.
Another week 4.
I think it was a pretty crazy week again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like how, some teams didn't show up or some teams lost. I
was
love
gonna
it.
say, to me, I think it was a little bit of a stagnant week. A little
Yeah.
bit.
Well, this is kind of like the quarter mark, right? Kind of. I know we play 17 games, but kind of like
first quarter's done. Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess we'll just jump right into it. Go straight.
Well, wait, before we get into it,
Yeah.
everyone's
shit.
got their drinks.
Yes.
Let's crack them open and fucking
Straight
cheers.
tequila in a can. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it. Cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Hey, to the Niners Super Bowl this season right here. Cheers, huh, Sebastian?
To the
Chargers.
Niners Chargers
Niners
Super Bowl match when the Niners
There
win.
it is.
You know, this before we got on, I don't know why I checked 1998 49ers season because I don't know what they did in the 90s, like exactly. In 98, they lost in the NFC Championship game the year I was born. Here we are. Cheers to that. We lost to the Packers. Cheers, boys. Huh?
We lost to the Packers of all
lost
teams,
to the Packers
bro.
1997-98 season. So the 98 was like the playoff run. We lost to the Packers. Cheers. And then I was born.
Does your cousin know that?
Adil, yeah, probably. He was probably fucking going nuts.
Dude.
It's crazy because
you need to remind him.
Oh, dude, we should remind him that the Packers beat us. I'll cry. Then the next year we got out in the wild card round or whatever.
Just be like, the year I was born, the Packers beat the Niners in the NFC Championship. He'd love that.
Championship game, isn't that crazy? Could you imagine?
He would love to know that.
Lost the Super Bowl that year. I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but
yeah, anyways, I don't know, dude. I saw. We can get into other shit. Let's just talk about the games.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna. All right, I'm just gonna touch on it now. I feel.
Let's bring it up.
Yeah. I saw a video of these other guys' podcasts. It seemed like a smaller podcast, just like group of friends, kind of like us. But
rivals.
No, I think they're like 15K maybe subs or something. But anyways, so the guy who was speaking was a Niners fan, and he was saying, he was like, you know what loss hurt the most, like out of the Eagles NFC Championship game, out of the Super Bowl losses, both of them. He talked about the Niners losing to the Rams. That NFC Championship, yeah. And for a split second, I agreed with him. Because it's like, dude, that's routine for us. We're used to smacking that team.
Right.
That was against the Bengals, right? Like after.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we would have shit all over the Bengals.
Yeah, the Bengals
had D-line, bro.
I think that was a tough loss.
Bro, Buckner was on that team, right? He was on 21.
What happened?
Buckner was on the 21 team, right?
He should have been. I think he might have gotten traded after that season.
Dude, I think Bosa, Buckner, team. Armstead.
Like, that was our best D-line. That was our best
D-line. We would have the guys.
But I don't know why, for me, the worst one is the Eagles one. Like, I told Yair, or I don't even know if I told you guys. I told Yair that I wake up on Sundays and the first thing I think about is I hope the Eagles lose today. I hope the Eagles lose. I don't think about anything else. When we lost that fucking game, that was the most demoralizing football game I've ever watched because it was over in the first quarter on the second drive of the game. And just knowing like I have to watch 4 quarters of, I don't even want to get too much into it, but it just, I hate the Eagles. Like, I fucking hate the Eagles, and I will hate them for the rest of my life. We would have lost the Super Bowl. We would have lost the Super Bowl. That's fine, but I don't care. I hate the Eagles.
Dude, I'm gonna say this part when we get to the Eagles game because I think it'll be funny, circle back moment. But dude, it'll be funny. It's about an Eagle fan. All right, should we get into it?
We started off
Thursday night, Cowboys Giants. Feels like that was a long time ago, even though it really wasn't. But
it wasn't too bad of a game.
No, I mean Cowboys should, they should be winning this game.
It should have been a bigger lead from the Cowboys with how bad Daniel Jones horrific.
Yeah, he looked rough.
Neighbors makes him.
I was gonna say I don't know how good Neighbors will be with a good quarterback because he might be the best quarterback then or receiver if this is what he could do with a terrible quarterback.
Well, I
But
like
Garrett Wilson was doing stuff like that too, though. You
yeah.
know, so I don't want
I
to get
do
too
like that
too ahead
Daniel
of it.
Jones. He's feeding him. It's not like he's not throwing him the ball. Like he's looking his way like almost every fucking snap. But the Cowboys lost Micah Parsons and what's his name, Demarcus Lawrence.
Demarcus Lawrence,
Um,
yeah, that's
so
too
I don't
tough.
know how long Parsons is out, but Demarcus Lawrence went on IR. That's pretty
Mhm.
tough for a
That's not
good
good.
defense. Yeah.
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 We'll see how they go from there. But I think the Cowboys look great. I mean, yeah, you would like them to blow them out, but they needed a win, so I'm glad they got it.
You know, I'm intrigued to see him later on in the season
Yeah, we play
because
them pretty soon.
when they're going, you know, it'll be
Yeah,
cool to see because that defense is exciting to watch. You know,
yeah.
but fuck the
Um,
Cowboys at the same time.
yeah, they're such a like high and low team, like it's weird.
But my take is they need to figure it out pretty soon because they're not going to be beating any good teams with the way they're playing right now. Their run game is almost non-existent.
It is non-existent. They got
Yeah,
Zeke,
It's
Dalvin,
really
and
bad.
Dowdle in that backfield and
They
not
have
doing
CeeDee
anything.
Lamb doing most of the rushing attempts. That's how
yeah,
bad it is.
Poor CD, man.
Yeah. They
He
didn't
could have been a
throw to
Niner.
they didn't throw to CD
yeah,
for the whole second half. We needed
yeah.
one more yard for our parlay guys.
I knew
1
this.
yard.
I knew this is coming.
Isn't
Yeah,
that
that
crazy?
was pretty crazy. That was pretty
he,
crazy.
he got
Considering the
98
game was
yards
close
in
too.
one half.
I don't. CD's so weird. Where like he'll catch the ball with the defender
Yeah.
on him, and then the defender just completely misses the tackle, and CD runs like an extra 30 yards for a touchdown. It happens every game. It's the craziest thing. I don't know. They'll be all right though.
Yeah.
You'll get your next one. You'll get your next one, Sebastian. I know you will.
No, it's just more of run game. They need to figure out the run game.
Yeah.
It's not good.
All right. Let's go. Broncos Jets. That was Sunday
News
morning
fest.
game. That was a bad game.
Mhm.
I mean, to be honest, I think more for me it's showing Jets really aren't going to be. I don't know. Their defense was supposed to be flashy with Aaron Rodgers back on the team, and it's really not.
Their
They're
defense?
struggling.
I think their
Their
defense
defense
is
is
very
great.
good. I think their
No,
defense is very
oh wait,
good.
did I say defense? I mean
He meant
offense. Sorry.
offense. Yeah, he meant offense.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's just when everybody was saying when Aaron Rodgers is back, I can't like we don't know how this offense is going to be. As of
Mm,
right now, it's not looking great for how many weapons they have.
no, totally.
Well, they have some injuries too, don't they? Like on their own line.
Yeah, they have
But
some.
yeah, but Garrett Wilson is at least fantasy wise. I don't know how he's looking in games, but it's not looking good.
Well, like my argument is like a guy like CeeDee Lamb, a guy like Malik Neighbors, like that's your number one receiver, and I'm just going to use
Mhm.
them too. They're finding ways to get them the ball, even though the number one corner is on him. They can
Exactly.
clean it up. So what is going on with Garrett Wilson? It's not. I don't think it's his fault. It's just like
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think it's
I
fair
don't
to
think it's his
to
fault. It's
say
just like
he's playing bad.
is he like I'm
I
not really. I don't watch film. I don't know. Is he not getting? Are they not scheming it like quick screen something? I don't know what to
I
do.
really don't know what the issue. Maybe I don't want to put it on him, but maybe it is Solid. Robert Solid.
Maybe he's a defensive guy. I mean, they didn't
Yeah.
score a touchdown. They didn't score a touchdown. They kicked 3
Yeah,
field
but they
goals.
have Nathaniel Hackett. He's making the offensive plays.
And he's not that great either, right?
Well,
Aaron
I
loves
mean,
them.
Aaron Rodgers is good
Yeah,
friends with him.
That's Aaron's buddy, but I don't know.
Well,
He got fired in Denver.
he got fired pretty quick in Denver.
This was supposed to be his revenge game, and it just got 9 points. I don't know. I give credit to the Broncos. They have a good defense.
They have a
have a
great
really good
defense.
defense. That's a scary
And
defense.
they lose players, and they still just they know how to do it.
Yeah. The Jets play. I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit to next week, but they're in England, I think, this coming week.
Yeah, they are.
It's a
Against the
7:30 game.
Vikings. It's gonna be a
Yeah,
fun.
that's a
fun
good game. Dude. That's
That's
a
a
good
great
game
game.
for England. Usually they get the bad games. That's a good one.
Yeah.
You guys got anything else for that game?
Just I think right now the stars for Jets aren't shining.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Brees
I didn't
Hall-
watch the game.
You didn't miss anything.
It seemed grindy. It seemed grindy. I don't know. Like, no one's scoring. I'm like,
think-
what the heck's going on?
But I think that's an issue that we don't know much about the game because it's like even when we're not watching the game, there should be at least highlights of these stars like Brees Hall. He should be having for what he's supposed to be. He should be just dominating, but we're not
I
seeing
don't know.
that out
I
of
think
him.
that's unfair to expect that from a player
Yes.
every week, or
Oh,
expect like,
But we haven't
because
seen it
I
one
mean,
week.
I don't
oh,
know, dude.
Bo Nix had 60 yards passing, and they won
Yeah.
the game.
It's
60.
just a slow game. It's
That's
just a slow
15 a
game.
quarter. I can fucking do that. No offense, Bo Nix. I can throw for
What were the
15.
defensive stats? What were the defensive stats?
Um, that- let me see how many sacks. As a team, the Jets had 7 tackles for loss. Dude, the freaking Broncos had 5 sacks, 8 tackles for
Wow.
loss.
Yeah, man. That I mean,
But-
Rodgers probably didn't have any time in this game.
Each team fumbled once. No interceptions. I mean, it was just sacks.
Brees
think,
had a fumble in the end zone too, I think, right?
I think so. I
Did
think
he?
you're right.
Yeah.
That's crazy,
Looking at the stats, I think the good thing that I'm seeing is they are incorporating Mike Williams more, which will, I think, down the line help them. Just
Yeah.
that having that person that's going to attack from down the field like that, it opens up a lot.
Yeah, they got a lot of good receivers. Like,
Wait,
they're not big name guys, but
Bree-
they can do
Brees
their job
Hall,
pretty well.
Brees Hall got 4 yards in rushing,
Yeah.
Yeah.
10
Um,
carries.
I mean, that O-line was probably horrific if Rodgers got sacked that many times.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
Broncos
but-
always have a good defense, though. This is what they do, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say for that
Yeah.
game.
I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I just checked when I clicked the stats. Every team, so the Chiefs are 4-0. Everybody else is 2-2 in that division. That's pretty good.
Dude, 10 carries for 4 yards is crazy though.
Pretty
Yeah,
good.
that
I
is
mean,
crazy.
it-
That is
it's,
crazy.
yeah, granted, probably bad. They did draft with their number 1 pick, a lineman, so it should be not that bad. But
I-
4
that
carries,
was
I mean,
the
4 yards
Vikings,
is
so
pretty bad.
we'll see.
I'm pretty sure they're hurt bad on their line. I can't remember where I heard that. I want to say I heard Rodgers talk about it on the McAfee show, but I don't know.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say for that game.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll go Vikings Packers. This was a pretty good game.
Sam Darnold,
Vikings.
that guy.
Yeah,
Vikings,
dude.
man.
They're
They look
crazy.
serious, dude. That team.
No, they're legit.
I do wish Alexander played that game. Pretty sucks a little bit because I don't know. It would have been good cinema seeing him versus Jefferson with how much they talk about each
Yeah,
other.
huh?
Yeah.
I don't think it would have changed the outcome of this game.
The only thing about the game that was weird was like the Vikings came out hot, like they have done literally
They
every
were
week.
blowing them out.
But then it kind of got like then
They
the
almost
Jordan
choked.
Love turned up.
Yeah,
almost
dude.
choked.
Yeah, Jaden Reed is pretty freaking good, man. He's pretty
Yeah.
unbelievable. I know
Packers have some
Packers
underrated
lost him.
receivers.
Yeah, they
They're
do.
all good. They're all good.
Yeah.
I
And
think
dude,
Jaden
that
Reed
whole
is
team
the
is
best.
young. That whole team is young.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're really young.
They're
They're gonna be
growing.
good. But it's just weird, like nobody was talking about Minnesota before the season. Like obviously, I think everyone talked about the Packers, the Lions, even the Bears, right? With Caleb. But man, good for the Vikings, man. They're
Dude,
so scary.
my buddy's a big Vikings fan, and I was like, dude, Vikings are the new Niners.
Yeah, they kind of
mean,
Their
are. dude.
defense looks great.
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is killing it with the offense.
My thing
like,
is
he's
Aaron Jones
distributing.
almost looks maybe even better than he did.
Yeah,
in
he does.
Packers.
Oh, he does right
He's
now.
being consistent with this team. Packers, it was like he would have a good game, next game not good, and it was just back and forth. This one, it's just nonstop.
Jordan Love
Yeah.
threw 3 interceptions to the defense. I mean, this guy had this. Brian Flores has stifled the
Yeah.
Niners with Brock Purdy. He stifled the Texans with CJ Stroud and now Jordan Love. I forgot who they played week 1, but
And-
they
yeah,
have just
I
been destroying quarterbacks.
I hope he gets a head coaching job out of this. He deserves it.
He could come coach the Niners. He can come coach the Niners if we don't.
You don't want Shanahan?
No, they can co-coach because I'm fucking
No,
sick of some of
co-coach.
this shit I see.
No, you
Kyle.
got Staley to be your co-coach right now.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's literally.
We'll get there. We'll get to Staley, but yeah, I don't have a lot to say. I don't know. I think this is a crazy division too. There's a lot going on in this division. I don't even. I mean, obviously Chicago is probably the worst team right now. It's only been 4 games, but to say 4 games in that the Vikings would have won all 4, I wouldn't
Mhm.
have believed you. I really
With
wouldn't have.
their
That's
with
crazy.
their rookie quarterback that was supposed to lead them,
Yes.
letting
Yeah.
Andrew.
JJ, yeah. Who knew Sam would come in and
Yeah.
just
Good for
dominate?
him.
Not me. Good for
He's-
him.
I already know though he's gonna be demanding some money next year wherever he goes.
Yeah.
Good for him. He deserves it. He's playing like a dog.
I hope
He's
he
gonna take
resigns.
that team to the playoffs.
But the problem is I think it's the system he's in right now. And
Oh my gosh, here we go.
No, I think he's good, dude.
Quarterback.
well, okay,
He
what
was
about
in
when he was
Carolina
with
with
the
a shit
Jets?
team, dude. He was in Carolina with a shit
Well, he's
team.
the same age as Joe Burrow, bro.
Who did he start? Who did he get drafted by?
The Jets.
The
Jets.
Jets.
What happened there?
He
They
was
had no
19
weapons.
starting. He was like
They had no
19
Yeah.
weapons.
starting.
They had nobody for him.
That's pretty crazy. 19 years old. I didn't know that.
No,
That's
no,
crazy.
no. He was like, no. I mean,
He's
I'm
probably
over
20.
exaggerating. He
He's
was
probably-
like, I'm pretty sure he's like one of the youngest quarterbacks
Well,
to
Yeah.
ever start in the league, though.
Well, he's hitting his stride in the perfect time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's a good age to do so. You know,
Mhm.
I mean, he's not
He's
far
still got a
behind.
couple of years. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, he balls
I
like
mean-
this. He's gonna get a huge contract, like Sean said.
I
Like,
mean,
he's gonna make money.
some of these throws I'm seeing him do in the end zone, I'm like, that's perfect. Like
No,
that's at
there
the
was a
guy's
throw against
chest.
the Niners that he had Fred Warner moving left, then he threw it over Fred Warner into the receiver. I was like, "What the fuck just happened? Is this Mahomes?" Last time I saw that was in the Super Bowl. I'm not kidding.
Now,
Oh,
granted,
you
though,
know,
he
he knows
your
that team.
guys' defense. Yeah.
Yeah, he does. That's fair. But he could play, man. I'm gonna give him all the credit. He might
Oh
be.
no, yeah, he deserves it.
He might take JJ's job.
He might be the MVP right now. He might be
No,
right now.
he's leading. He's leading.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
I'll ask you guys who you guys will say at the end, but he might be. We'll see.
I mean, who else? Who else is
Baker.
contending right now?
I like Baker.
Yeah, but Baker isn't 4-0
Baker's a
right now.
dog.
You know.
I know, but the Vikings defense
Yeah,
is
but
doing it like
well, I mean, the fact
Oh,
that he's
yeah,
4-0
yeah.
won't matter in a couple weeks, you know.
Yeah.
But I think
When they
the difference.
inevitably get their first loss.
I think the difference is nobody saw this coming out of the Vikings, and
Yeah.
Sam Darnold is a big part of why they're doing this.
Yeah.
While I think the thing with Mayfield is we saw it happen last season, so it's like we're not too surprised.
Yeah.
We're just kind of more happy that they continue doing it.
Yeah, you're right. I see what you're saying. You guys got anything else for that game?
No, just good for the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm
Rooting for
happy
them.
for them. And like I said, every week they prove to me that I should not have been upset after the last game. They're better than us.
No, yeah, they're making it more and more. Yeah.
Yeah. Sean, you got anything else?
No, I'm pretty good on that game.
All right, let's go Saints Falcons 24-26. Falcons win.
I don't know what's going on with the Saints.
I gotta say, I don't think anything's going on with them. I think they
but
he's gonna have bad games.
No, I know,
Yeah.
but they started off 2-0 and they were dominant in those first 2-0 games. They 40-point game, 40-point game. I'm trying to think what has there been any significant injuries? Not really, right?
I don't think they're like significant, but like Kamara, I think is playing banged up. He played great, but I think he's banged up a little.
Great.
Yeah.
When I saw him play, I was like, he doesn't look like he's hurt, but Percocet game maybe. Who knows?
Yeah.
Percocet game, baby.
Who knows,
That's
man?
hilarious.
I just think like the Saints and the Falcons are honestly they're two pretty even teams. Like
Mhm.
I kind of expect them to split their season with each other. You know what I mean? Like the games against each other. So it
That's
doesn't
true.
surprise me that they won. But
I want to see.
yeah, I
those
mean,
stats.
What are the stats looking like?
Yeah.
Bijan
really
Robinson
really-
got hurt. I'm pretty sure because Algier.
Yeah,
Well, so he got hurt during practice last week.
But I think did he play? I'm pretty sure he played.
He still
played a little
played.
bit.
Yeah, he played.
But he split snaps, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But he
I'm really
was
happy with
definitely up
Olave though. Olave was a good pickup. I didn't know he had the hamstring thing too, like in practice, but he played great.
Hey, you better hope that what's his name doesn't come here.
Who? Oh, Devontae. Yeah. That would suck. But we'll see. We'll see. I think Devontae's going to the Niners.
No way.
You guys see here? We're trading him for Ayuk.
That is craziness.
We'll talk about options
I would
later
let
down
me
the
just
line.
I would trade Ayuk to the fucking Raiders, and I'll give them 5 first-round picks for Devontae with
No,
Ayuk.
you
And I'm
wouldn't.
not
No,
kidding.
you
No, I'm
wouldn't.
not kidding. Well, we gave up 3 for Trey Lance. What difference does it make?
I'd rather take the risk on this Alabama kid that's 17 years old than
That kid is pretty
going
special, but
going for Devontae right now.
yeah. I didn't really watch a lot of this game, but I just know that am I saying it right? Young Wei Koo?
Young Wei Koo, yeah.
Dude,
Young Waku.
he's got a fucking leg. That 58 yard nuts.
So don't forget he was with the Chargers in the beginning of his career.
Yeah.
Was he
And
really?
yeah,
Yeah.
he missed a ton of kicks, so we dropped him. I watched it was like a mini documentary about him. We
I didn't
dropped
even
him,
know that.
and then he got one of the best kicking instructors and like just grinded out his
Who is
technique.
this kicking instructor? We need Jake Moody with this man tomorrow. Send me the link to the documentary. I need to put it like all over the Niners Reddit or
The,
something.
the funny thing
Seriously.
is with this kicker, the first time I read his name, I thought it was Young Ho Koo.
I didn't want to say that. That's why I tried to like ask for help.
That young ho is cool.
If you read it how it's spelled, it is
Yeah.
Young Hoku.
Well,
So I don't blame you.
I saw a meme and it was like my old girlfriend being boring and it was like old, whatever, and then it said but my young Hoku. Oh man.
Oh man.
Yeah, but that's it.
I saw, and you know what? Taysom Hill played a lot in this game too. Like
Yeah.
because I had red zone on, he was anytime they were in the red zone, he had the ball.
He annoys me, man. I don't know.
I don't like him. I don't like him.
Wait, why?
He kind of pisses me off.
I'm just like, why is this guy taking
What?
snaps from fucking Kamara? Like,
Oh,
just like shit like that,
I don't know. I agree with Sean where it's like there's something about him doing split positions of tight end, quarterback, running
Quarterback.
back,
It's like, what are you?
fullback, defensive
dude, Sean,
lineman.
didn't you have him that one year when he had like fucking 50 points a game and he was a tight end? You did. I know you did. I remember you had him like this is like 3 years ago or something.
I don't know. For me,
I'm a
it's like
dog, baby. I know this stuff.
stick to tight end is how I see him.
He's not a tight end, bro. He's like a halfback quarterback.
No. But I'm saying for me, it's like I'd respect it if it was like, all right, I'm just gonna be tight end, and
Yeah.
only I don't know. But
Yeah.
he's scoring and he's not even throwing the ball now though. He's just running it
No.
down.
No, but they'll whip it out where like he'll take a direct snap and like fake like he's running, and then he'll toss it to the tight end over the middle for like a 2-yard touchdown.
Yeah.
Let's go Eagles Buccaneers. This game was electric. I was so
Good
happy.
for the Buccaneers, man.
They were kicking their ass from the start.
Dude, during halftime, my buddy posts on his story. He's like, come on, Eagles, you guys got this. Go, Eagles. It's like, dude, why are you posting this on your story?
Hey, one thing I do say about this game though, Sean had a great point by saying to pick Hurts for a touchdown.
Nice.
I did not think he was gonna pick that up.
No,
but he
they
got it,
get
Sean.
close. That's
That
a
was
tush
good.
push. They'll do tush push 4 times. They don't give a shit.
It's just they were down like 17,
Yeah.
and I was like, no way, this guy's gonna now run it in for a touchdown. Nope,
Yeah.
he needs that touchdown.
And I know I hate on the Eagles every single day, but I really think that like they just
So easy.
obviously when we beat them last year, and I'm not trying to be a Niners homer, but something flipped, and they have not looked the same since that game.
Think-
Even one of their old line men admit it might have been Jason Kelsey, maybe, but one of them said in a podcast in the offseason that after that Niners game, like he said it felt like
It
they were
was.
kind of exposed,
Yeah.
and they don't look good, man. Nothing
My-
looks.
My hot take is Sirianni lost the locker room.
I don't think that's a hot take. I think you're right. I really think you're
You
right.
guys think so?
Yeah.
I think he's been out with the locker room for at least 2 weeks now.
I think he lost the locker room too, because they
It's
don't
just
have
goofy.
that same swag they had when they were like
Yeah.
10-0 or whatever they were last season.
You know what? You know where it could have came from? When they promoted Big Dom to a bigger role in that team.
Nah, they love Big Dom.
Yeah, they do love Big Dom. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, but it comes down to they're not winning games that they should win. That they this is a team that has they have a
But-
good roster, man.
also-
They were just this
also-
good 2 years ago.
Hurts is kind of throwing these picks pretty like frequently now.
He
Yeah,
doesn't look as good of a thrower as
Yeah.
he has in the past.
he
It's strange.
he's fumbled like I think in several games
Mhm.
this season.
Wow.
I don't know. He's holding. They're saying he's holding the ball too long, and now he's kind of like a turnover machine. It's like that'll kill you, man.
Mhm. And their let's talk about Eagles defense getting burnt. You have CJ Gardner who's talking trash
Dude,
every game,
Yeah,
and he's
getting
getting
destroyed.
exposed every
Yep.
game.
It's hilarious, man. It's
you're
always
right.
the
And
yappers.
then you
It's always the yappers.
And then you have what's his name?
Jalen Carter.
No, Darius
Sorry.
Slay going on to his
Oh,
rivals podcast,
yeah.
trashing his own teammate.
Yeah, right? Isn't that weird?
It's
I know, but
weird.
that's what I'm saying. Like the locker room just seems like
It's weird.
disjointed. Like that shit would never happen
Yeah,
in a lot of locker rooms. I'm not just gonna
But,
say the
like,
Niners, but
I'm surprised.
I don't
the
know. That
next
Joe
day-
Feliciano shit pissed me off when he did that after the Super
okay,
Bowl.
we
But
had just lost the Super Bowl. That was tough. When
yeah,
he,
no, I get it, but
he got
still,
injured, and he probably expected his backup would know what to do. I'm not defending him. That was bullshit. That pissed me off. But
yeah, that's not
he
cool,
just
dude.
made it
You
worse.
know?
Yeah.
What
Well,
are
he's
we
not.
talking
He's still hurt. So what happened?
about? What part are we talking about right now?
When the Niners lost the Super Bowl, John Feliciano got injured, and then
The
on the
lineman?
third down, on the third down, where in overtime, where Brock
Mhm.
Purdy was like 3rd and 4, and they didn't get it. So Feliciano's out of the game. He was the starting right guard, and then Jalen Moore, someone came in to play right guard, and
I think it was Jalen Moore.
he missed the block. Like he just completely
Oh,
like
and then he called him out, right, on Twitter.
yeah, and then that's when Brock
Yeah.
Purdy threw the ball away on 3rd and 4. We
Yep.
kicked the field goal. We lost the game, but on Twitter
that
he was
pissed me off.
crazy. Yeah, it was stupid. But they have Barkley, man. Like the Eagles, they just have to be better. They were getting cooked. It was like 21-0 in like minutes. You know what I mean?
I went
Yeah.
onto Red Zone almost after, I think it was like 11 o'clock, and I saw like 21-0.
Yeah,
Are you serious?
yeah, it's pretty crazy.
You gotta
We'll
love
see,
it.
see what happens.
I love it.
I mean,
It's great.
in
I
the
know, I'm
Eagles,
sorry to be an Eagle hater, but
I hate
they
'em,
suck.
but
Oh, I can't
hate 'em.
stand them.
Come
I
on.
can't stand them.
the Buccaneers are pretty good. So it's like I don't know if
Yeah.
I don't know.
The rumor is Belichick might be the one to come in if Sirianni is
No,
Is
canned.
chalked? Oh, dude,
no
that's
way.
bad
I hope he
news.
goes to Dallas. I thought he was gonna go to Dallas.
I don't know. He was at the
Nah,
Eagles
I don't
game.
want him going to Jerry
If
World.
he
Are you
goes,
kidding
if
me?
he goes to the Eagles, I'll be crushed.
I was thinking Jaguars maybe. You
No,
get
he
that
don't
young
like it.
Dude,
quarterback.
he needs a challenge, man. What is this? You know, we need to give him a challenge org.
I
Like
think Jaguars is a good
No,
little
he should
challenge.
go to the
Jaguars is a good one.
Cowboys, dude. Cowboys have a quarterback. They have a receiver. They have defense.
I can't see
I
him
know I
in that
hate that for
Cowboys
us though.
gear.
I know I hate that for us too, but I just think it makes sense for him.
Yeah.
What about
Maybe
Vrabel?
D coordinator of the Niners.
I
you know?
think Vrabel would fit Eagles, in my opinion.
Oh fuck, the Eagles would play for Vrabel. That's the thing. Like, you think
Eagles
Vrabel
and
would be?
Braves would be crazy.
You know what I
think
mean?
that would be a good team for Vrabel to join
Yeah.
in on.
You think
Because they're
Vrabel
so
would not allow
physical.
CJ to do that
Yep.
shit and talk that stupid shit and then get his ass kicked? Like Vrabel would not have it.
Yeah, no,
I
no.
think-
He's making
I
sure his
think-
players not getting his ass kicked.
I think he would turn Hurts back around into the right way.
Yeah.
I don't know. Something needs to happen with this.
Something. It kind of feels like the Titanic over there. We'll fucking see.
I mean, I'm okay with the
It just
Titanic
does.
happen with them, but if we're looking at it in just the football stance, they gotta fix something pretty quick.
Yeah. All right,
That's
let's
all I
go.
gotta say, though.
Bengals, Panthers. I didn't really watch a whole lot of this game.
Bengals did what they
Yeah.
needed to do.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase was open.
First touchdown,
all
right?
the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had like 2 touchdowns, I think.
Love to see it.
Chase Brown had a little bit of a not
Two
breakout,
touchdowns?
but I think Chase Brown had 2
Chase
touchdowns.
Town, yeah, he had 2 touchdowns and Zach Moss had 1 touchdown.
Both their
So
running
pretty-
backs get points. It's pretty
good.
crazy.
Yeah.
Good. I mean, you know, I'd start that duo, you know.
It's
Yeah.
a dual threat that they're starting to get.
That's really cool. So
On the Panther side, I think Dalton played fine. 2 touchdowns, 220 yards.
I mean, that's going to be a tough battle to continue to win games. But
The only thing is, I think Deontay Johnson wants to be traded, right? Is that just a rumor? I'm pretty sure he wants out.
so
Well,
the rumor is he's on a 1-year contract, and they're saying they might just shop him around because he's on
Okay,
a
yeah,
1-year contract.
'cause they don't know if they're gonna repay him
Yeah.
essentially.
So
yeah.
it's just the rumor of. Oh, my only thing was what's his name?
Deontay's gonna go back to the Steelers, huh? The fucking guy.
Xavier Woods. I think he was solid, right, for another team. He sounded like I knew who he was. Maybe I'm wrong.
I don't know.
Never mind.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound
We
too
have a lot.
familiar to me.
I didn't really watch a lot.
I'm thinking of the Dolphins guy, and I'm forgetting his name. Just move on. Move on.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyone?
Xavier Rhodes.
No,
Now,
Corner?
where the Chiefs one?
it
Where
was
are they?
it was a Xavier Howard is who I was thinking of.
Oh,
Oh,
My bad, my bad.
you guys got anything else? Bengals, Panthers?
Nah.
All right. Jags, Texans. It's a pretty good game. I mean, the Jags played better than what they
Showed,
My
for sure.
take is Texans. Yeah, granted, Texans do not have their weapons 100%,
Yeah.
but man, they're like close to losing some of these games. When
They have a run game right
I
now
would have
with all
thought.
their injuries.
I mean, they have no running backs though, so it's
Yeah,
like
zero.
you really have to pick what you say.
Yeah.
But yeah, hopefully they could get healthy.
Yeah, I thought CJ played good, 300 yards,
Mhm.
300 plus yards, 2 touchdowns. It was a close game. I mean, they kind of walked it off at the end.
Well,
So,
to be honest, what we could talk about is Doug Peterson is almost fired.
yeah.
I mean, I'm hearing he lost his locker room.
It's
Damn.
weird because when he got hired there, like they had a really good season and everyone
Well,
was like, yeah,
they-
Doug's a good
we
coach. And I think he is a good coach. It's just
But
like,
don't forget, we choked against that team in
yeah,
playoffs. That was great.
yeah, yeah.
Oh
I
man.
don't know, man. I don't know what's going on over there. Owen,
I-
what are they, 0-4?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's not good.
I'm starting to lose hope on Trevor Lawrence, and I was big on him.
Are you?
Yeah, he's remember he's always had a problem about fumbling, and I still think he has that problem. He's
That sucks.
kind of got
They have a team. It's not like they
He-
don't have
he-
weapons. Yeah.
He's got weapons, but he's only throwing for 169 yards.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't think
yeah.
that's good.
Yeah. Defenses are up this year. I think that's part of
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
just
defense have been playing really
no
well.
excuse for 60 goddamn yards they won. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Yeah.
No, yeah, I agree. Just they haven't won a game is another problem. So
yeah. I don't
I
know,
think
man.
their biggest thing is Brian Thomas is great.
Yeah,
Isn't-
he's
no,
dude. This
I
rookie
mean-
class of receivers, man, is
Yeah.
insane.
Bro, LSU had Neighbors and Brian Thomas.
But dude, LSU does this. They freaking they're
Yeah.
like a factory for
Oh,
receivers.
no,
They
I
do-
know, but it's just crazy. Like both of
Yeah.
them were studs, but Brian Thomas was like 13 picks later when he could have probably been almost right after Neighbors.
Right up with them, yeah. There's a lot of receivers you can say that about, right?
No, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I like the Jags, man. I like their jerseys. This is so stupid, but I want them to do well. I feel it sucks that they're 0-4. I didn't think they would be 0-4.
Yeah,
Crazy.
I thought they were going to compete. I mean, do they still have time to compete? They still could.
It's not over, but it's not looking good.
They got to turn it around. Well, they could still do it. Looking at Titans are 1-3, Colts are 2-2.
Yeah, the division's not like crazy. You know what I mean? The
but
Texans are tough.
This is the time to take advantage when Texans are injured. Is my thing.
Yeah, yeah, no, for sure.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, Steelers Colts. This was an awesome game. I thought it was a great game.
Richardson, man, what's going on?
I don't know.
I
I
don't know.
heard something that he could have
It's-
continued to play, but he just like they just figured it
They
wasn't.
sat him out.
Yeah,
Could he have continued to play? It was
that's
his
what I
hip.
read. It was like a hip pointer,
Oh,
right?
really?
So, like, I think it was bad though when he took the hit, and then he went back out there, and then like
And he tried to
ran,
run,
and then he just gave up.
stayed down. Yeah.
Yeah, that was bad. And then he got like kind of popped for it a little bit in the face.
I thought like he broke his hip or something. You know?
Yeah,
That's,
I think
that's
if he
not-
would have broken it, he wouldn't even be able to run. Honestly,
That's true. Yeah. But man, stop running the damn ball. You're getting hurt
Why?
every
Why?
time.
No, but you're right. Like, why did he? So he hurt his hip, and then he goes back in the game. The first
And then he
fucking play
ran.
call was a read option thing. Like, you're trying to kill him. That was crazy, dude.
Now, my other issue is his passing game isn't as good as it was last year. He's throwing some picks, and
Yeah, I mean, he's still learning, but he's got an arm. He's got a fucking cannon.
oh no, he
I just
definitely
feel like
can.
you're a Anthony Richardson hater because he doesn't do
He
well
is.
for you on
Me?
He hates
fantasy.
the
Yeah.
AFC Chiefs. He hates the AFC
No,
Chiefs,
don't.
guys.
Wait. Our first episode, I said Anthony Richardson. Like, I'm a big fan of him, just as
Yeah,
long
because
as
you
he stays
drafted
healthy.
him, and then he popped off week 1, and then he
He's
had
throwing
bad
picks.
week
But
2,
you
bad
gotta
week
admit.
3, bad week 4. You drop him, and now
Wait,
you got a lot of bad things to say about him.
I
because
just go ahead.
wait. You just
No,
said
I'm
he
not
had a
taking a
bad
shot.
week.
I'm making
You just
fun. I'm
said
making
he
fun.
had a bad week 2, bad week 3, bad week 4.
Yeah, fantasy wise. I mean, I don't know how he played.
I mean, they
Or at
barely
least
got
I
their
don't
first
remember.
win this game.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. So they
Oh wait, no,
lost
they're
all
2 and
games.
2. I don't know who they.
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
I don't know who they beat, but I just want him to not run it. I want to see him healthy.
Yeah.
It's like,
It's just tough though, because like Joe Flacco had such a good season last year with the Browns. Like, if I'm the head coach or coordinator, I'm probably thinking, fuck it, we could probably win with Joe Flacco. You know what I mean?
And
yeah,
honestly,
he
they
did with
probably
the
can.
Browns.
And they probably can.
They did. They fucking did. He threw 2 touchdowns. He's a good backup.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
At
it
the
is
age
pretty
that he's
crazy.
at.
Yeah, it's nuts actually. It's actually
So
insane. This
God,
guy
and
destroyed my dreams as a high schooler.
he's
And here we
taken
are.
concussion after I remember there's a montage of him getting knocked out,
Yeah.
and he's still doing it.
Yeah.
Tua might have a chance.
Yeah. But Joe has always been like a freaking like pocket passer, like a really
Yeah,
good pocket passer.
yeah.
You know what I mean? He doesn't really move. He's never really moved, even
Well,
when he
it's
was in
just
Baltimore.
he was part of the old school football where when sliding, people were still going for that
Yeah,
shot.
that you could still get like
Yeah,
absolutely killed. Yeah.
he was part of like that Teddy Bridgewater time where they were both getting hit in the head every
Yeah.
slide.
I think this was a huge win for the Colts to beat a 3-0 Pittsburgh Steelers team who I still think played pretty great. Justin Fields looked pretty good. It's just that's a huge win.
It is for how good that defense is. I mean,
Yeah.
that's you got. I even last week when they beat us. I mean, you gotta give props to that defense. That's a just crazy, and also Tomlin. I mean, Tomlin.
It's
They
been
will
this good
always
for
be in the
this
game.
long. Yeah.
They will always be in the game, which is
Totally.
crazy.
I 100 dude, that thing about him never being under 500,
It's crazy.
Crazy.
it's nuts. It's fucking nuts. Even like the greatest coaches, right? Belichick, he's been under 500. I'm not
Mhm.
calling Shanahan a great coach, but I'll just use him because I'm a Niners fan. We've been 6-10. We've been like
Mhm.
trash with Shanahan. McVay, they've been under 500. It just
they did it.
it's so crazy.
They did with Pickett last year.
I
Like,
know.
but would
Where
you
is Kenny
guys?
Pickett? Where the hell is Kenny
He's the
Pickett?
Eagles' backup.
Oh my God, maybe he should play.
He is the Eagles' backup.
Maybe he should play. I didn't
Um,
even know that.
My question was, do you guys try trading away Russell Wilson, or do you keep him just in case
Oh,
Fields?
you ship his ass.
So Fields is for sure the one, right?
Yeah, the only thing is
Yeah,
you're not
you have to take a
Wilson.
big gamble, man.
You gotta
You
take the
know, like
gamble, right?
yeah.
I would, for me, because my take is, I would be instantly calling the Dolphins, saying we will give you guys Russell Wilson right
Dude,
now. Like,
I think the Dolphins are gonna go with Tua in like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I think
God,
Tua's playing,
I
dude.
forgot. I
I think
forgot.
I think if the Dolphins if the Dolphins didn't put Tua on IR, he would be playing right now. I think
Yeah,
they
honestly.
put him on IR because they're kind of saving their own
PR,
ass.
the
Like, oh
PR.
yeah, like oh we put him on IR
Yeah.
so we can figure it out. But he's
Honestly,
solid. He's fine. He could play.
honestly,
Yeah, if that game wasn't
forgot.
prime time.
I
Exactly.
honestly forgot Tua was on the team. Like,
Yeah, he's
honestly.
playing in 2 weeks.
Are you serious?
Not like he died
Well,
on the field. He's
because
playing.
like I mean, how many times have we seen him die?
I
Okay, the
know,
thing
right?
about him
He
though, he
keeps
dies
getting.
on prime time. He always dies on prime time. It's fucked up. They
Yeah.
got to keep him out of prime time.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I saw people saying like Russell Wilson will be the next quarterback for the Dolphins. So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. But
That'd be cool to
You
see.
should trade him. You should trade him because you get something for him.
we're not saying that
And
Tua
he's
might get
dirt
knocked
cheap.
out again.
Yeah, he's cheap. He's dirt cheap, and you can if you're the Steelers, you could probably get like a 6th or a 7th, maybe, right? Or a next year's 6th or 5th. I don't fucking know. Just
Yeah, probably.
you get
Yeah,
something for someone who you're not going to play.
Yeah.
I mean, the
You
biggest
got- I
thing
think you
is
gotta say.
Tua. My thing is Tua might get knocked out again. We really don't know.
It
I
doesn't
hope
matter.
not,
He's,
dude.
I hope not, but he's
I
playing.
don't knock on wood he doesn't. But man,
He's
last
playing.
time
He just know it. He playing in 2 weeks. He is 100%.
last season, the first game he came back after his concussion, he got knocked out right. Like it was like almost like
It was like 4 days later though. He got hurt on Sunday and then he played on Thursday night and he fucking died
we
again.
might be seeing that again. His next game. That's my thing.
That would be bad. That would be I don't want to fucking say anything. That would be really bad. It would be a bad look for the NFL.
The big thing is if he gets knocked out again, you have to retire, right? I mean, there's
No, dude, I don't think so.
that's insane.
I'm not talking about it for me. I'm just saying for him, it's like, dude, this guy's been playing football since he was probably like 10 years old, maybe even younger. Like, he looks healthy. Obviously, whatever's gonna happen to him, if anything even happens to his brain, it's not gonna happen for like 15 years. He's gonna want to play now while he
but we're
can.
not gonna be seeing him on the side of the bench just like mush.
I don't know.
He
My
might
stance is
he
he's
might be
playing.
up at
I think
night
he's
seeing little hallucinations.
Look. If you're Mike McDaniel, you're telling Tua at night, get your fucking shit together. You're fucking playing in 2 weeks. My job's on the line. And I'm not
Seriously
kidding.
though.
Like
Seriously.
McDaniel can't coach anybody else but Tua. I don't know why. He can't. You saw it for 2 weeks now.
Like
He cannot coach anyone.
I like McDaniel, but the cringiest line he said was what would he say something about? He's like, you have your family as your life or something. He said
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. He's
Um,
telling Tua. He's just saying that, on the ESPN interview, but he's telling Tua, get your fucking shit together. You're playing like 100%. My job's
is
on the
there
line, buddy.
maybe would you maybe if you're the no you can't. I was gonna say Giants maybe go for Russell Wilson.
Nah, they're gonna stick with
You
DJ.
have to with how
Yeah,
big
they
of
paid him so
they
much.
paid him so
Yeah.
much from one good season. Isn't that crazy?
I know, dude.
God, man.
All right,
That's
let's
sad.
go.
Maybe Raiders. If you're Raiders, I would go for it.
If you're the Raiders, then I think it makes sense because I think they could use
You have
him.
nothing to lose if you're the
But
Raiders.
I cannot imagine Mr. fucking Unlimited playing for the fucking black and
In
silver.
a black
Yeah,
uniform.
like
That's how they keep freaking Adams.
he's too polished. Yeah.
But I could see him wanting revenge on the Broncos.
Dude, Russell isn't that kind of guy. He fucking sucks. He's not like a Mr. Revenge guy. You know what I mean? This guy is
Yeah.
after he beat the Niners by 30s. Go Hawks, go Hawks. It's like, get the fuck out of here, dude. You're not that guy. Like, you're just not. I don't know.
You're right.
I hate Russell Wilson, so I don't want to see him play. I don't care if that makes me a bad person. I can't stand him. He's so fucking cringe. What was that Broncos country? Let's ride. Like, come on, dog.
That's
Got his ass
rad, baby.
out of there.
What was the new one? Oh, because when I saw the memes about the Dolphins, someone put fins up, let's go.
Oh man. All right, let's go Rams
next
Bears. Rams Bears.
Rams.
This is what the Niners should have done, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
right.
You guys were doing it, and then
And then we didn't.
the last 3 minutes of the game is where it really starts to fall apart.
I will say the bright spot for the Rams is Kyron Williams, man. He's getting a lot of fantasy points for me. I don't
he's
know.
great.
Someone told me, and Colin drafted Blake Corum. I'm not shitting on Colin. I'm just saying I thought Blake Corum was going to be like a big part of the offense. It's all Kyron all the fucking time.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Stats wise, Caleb is still not there for me.
Did you guys see the Bears? Did you guys see the Bears Twitter? They posted a montage video of the punt.
I sent it.
Right? Oh yeah, you sent it
It's
to me.
hilarious.
I mention it every week, but
it's hilarious.
It's so fucking crazy, man.
Here's my thing: if I'm the social media team, if I'm the manager, I'm like, no, you're not.
We're
gonna
not
be
posting
posting
that. Yeah, we're not posting that. 100%, I agree with you.
We're now making our star quarterback that we put so much into look like a hypocrite off of this.
Yeah. I don't
I
really know
guess
what to say.
I guess DeAndre Swift needed to be benched to finally get over 50 yards.
Yeah, he
But
led the team in rushing and
now,
receiving. Good for him.
now looking at stats though, I guess Rams are horrific at run defense.
Yeah,
I
they're
guess.
not good.
Yeah,
So
which is surprising because they got what, two
they
good.
they drafted a solid what's his name? Fisk? Braden Fisk or whatever.
Yeah.
Supposed to be good. But
They have that guy too. Is his name? I think
Kobe.
it's Jared Verse or something.
Rashawn Johnson.
The
Oh, you're
Rams.
talking about wait, Verse I think is
Jared Verse.
the
He's the
linebacker
DN,
that's
right?
oh I thought Verse no, I'm thinking of someone else. Jared
Yeah,
Verse, yeah.
Jared Verse is like linebacker DN. Dude, this guy, it's early. It's a rookie. I think he's gonna be a fucking weapon. I don't know. I just have he looked good against the
Oh,
Niners.
this was
He's
the guy
pretty
that they
scary.
drafted that's teammates with the other guy that they drafted.
Yeah, and
And
that was their first round pick. They didn't have a
okay,
first round pick since
yeah.
Jared Goff or whatever. Yeah. He's gonna be pretty good, man.
I remember now, yeah. Going back to the Bears side, I didn't even know Keenan Allen played this game, which is
Yeah, he did
insane.
play. He did play.
I man, it I don't want to say it's worrisome, but when you're receiving is Swift having 72 yards, number 2 is tight end 34, DJ Moore only 22 yards,
Yeah, touchdown though.
Keenan Allen,
He is.
yeah, but also remember Rams have no cornerbacks right now. Juwan Jennings having how many touchdowns against the
No,
Rams?
you're right. 3, I think.
3.
It's
You're not wrong. I
there
mean, they have DJ Moore, Keenan Allen, Rome
so
Odunze.
many
Like,
weapons.
Yeah, but I
there's
mean,
They found a
Keenan
way to
Allen
win.
only had 3 targets. I don't
They
know. I
all
mean,
had
I
only
didn't
3
really watch too.
targets.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the game, so I don't know if he was just like a lot of dump offs or whatever or check downs. I'm not gonna like
It
just
sounds
assume
like
that,
it.
but
Yeah,
yeah, the stats
exactly.
kind of make it feel like it, but I don't know. It's tough for Odunze though. Like, what was he like? A top 10 pick, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to see the potential of Caleb, and I feel like we still have not seen it yet.
Yeah,
And I'm just waiting to see it.
they're 2 and
It's like
2. Still got time.
it reminds me of like Garrett Wilson right now, where it's like we're waiting and waiting and waiting.
At least Wilson had like his season with Zach Wilson. Like they would,
Hmm.
that's what made me draft Garrett Wilson is with Zach Wilson. He was going off, so I just
Yeah,
figured,
he
oh
showed promise.
yeah, with an I had to get rid of him. I just can't watch that shit no more. I don't care. He could go have 12 touchdowns next week. He probably will, but I can't do it. It's just frustrating, and it's tough to watch.
That's all I had to say for this game, though. It was not anything great. It was pretty
John,
boring.
anything?
No, not really. I mean,
Commanders, Cardinals. This was a pretty crazy game.
I'm
man, I
such
thought this game was going to be
Commanders,
so
bro.
much closer, dude.
So did
I
I.
am such a fan of the Commanders right now.
I know it's so easy with that guy just shitting
It,
on
it
everyone.
it's kind of reminding me of like the Texans last year. Like
Yeah, right.
they're
Yeah.
fun. You have a quarterback that's like the difference is Stroud was like not reserved, but it's like just he had confidence and
Confidence in the
Yeah.
pocket, but Jaden
yeah,
is moving around, running
he's
around.
just he's confident wherever he goes.
He's so fast.
I'm hearing he's talking trash about the other teams in like the locker room or something like that.
Shit.
That's funny.
I'm a fan.
He's so
I
fast.
mean,
I don't know.
yeah, their whole offense is clicking. Right
Yeah,
now.
Brian Robinson had fucking 21 carries, 100 yards, and a touchdown. I mean, that's fucking nuts. Jeremy McNichols, who he was on, what's that show called? Hard Knocks. I forgot with maybe the Browns.
With the
I
giant
think?
Jeremy
All those years ago. Yeah, he's 28 now. So good for him having 2 touchdowns. But
Dude, his career history, every year he's been on a different team.
yeah,
1, 2, 3,
Yeah, there's
4,
guys like
5,
that. That
6,
sucks.
7, 8,
was it the
9, 10,
Browns?
11. He's been on 12 teams.
Was he on the
Wow.
Browns first?
Journeyman.
No.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was the Hard Knock season that I'm talking.
He's with the Niners last
I
year.
think
What?
he after the Browns, right? He came to the Niners or after the Titans.
Steelers.
Oh my god, I don't even fucking know. Did he even
I
play
don't
for the Titans?
remember.
He played for the Titans 20,
Yeah.
2020 to 2021.
Yeah.
From 2017 was his start of his career to now. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Pretty
Yeah,
long time.
that's crazy.
7 years in the league.
I will say I
I
don't
know,
know
but-
what's going on with the Cardinals. They started the season like fighting pretty hard, and like their defense is so bad, so freaking bad.
I did not watch this game, so I don't know what happened.
No, their defense is horrible. Watch them. They're playing the Niners this week. They're probably going to hold the Niners to like 7 points, but their defense is
I know,
so-
right?
I don't know what happened. I
Well,
don't know what's going
also,
on.
That's a good point to bring up. It's a different game with rivals.
Yeah, with
Or with,
divisional
like-
rivals.
Yeah,
It-
you're right.
Because I was gonna bring it up for the Chiefs game because I just watched the clip not too long ago or it was Chris Jones, and he was I actually kind of respected him more because he was kind of praising Herbert, but I think he was saying it's like when you played the same team 2 times every year, everybody knows how to play each other.
Yeah, you get a feel for each other.
So
Yeah,
it's a different game.
yeah.
And also,
Yeah.
it just both teams play even harder because it's a division game.
It's
means
only
so much more.
it's only a quarter in, but you guys think the Commanders win that division? That's Eagles, Cowboys, Commanders, Giants. It's only a quarter. You just give me your guess who you think wins.
I think they.
Eagles, I still think figure
I
it
think
out.
the Cowboys win it.
You think the Cowboys win it? I think
No.
the
I think
they
Cowboys
win the
missed the playoffs this year, man.
I
think
think
so?
Commanders.
I think the Eagles
Commanders.
miss.
I think Commanders blow the Cowboys out.
I think the Eagles miss the playoffs. I don't. We all don't fucking know.
Yeah, it's
Then
hard.
maybe
It's hard.
it is Commanders. It
Yeah.
could be if they keep playing like this.
So right now, the Commanders are 3-1. Dallas and Philly are 2-2, and the Giants are 1-3. We all know the Giants aren't winning it, but I don't know.
Unless they make a QB change.
It'll be good
Right.
when these teams start playing each other, like the Commanders play the Cowboys or they play the Eagles. That'll be fun. Oh man, Jaden Daniels is gonna cook the Eagles whenever that happens.
Dude,
We'll go to the
I don't
I don't
next
know.
game.
You think?
I
Dude,
don't know.
the
pretty good.
Eagles have no
Multiple
pass
quarterbacks.
defense.
I think the thing with Jaden Daniels is he knows. I think he's like reading the defenses pretty well. And I kind of go off of how you know that one clip of Brian Dable, he's like interviewing Jaden Daniels, like he's like, okay, now say you have this person over here, what do you do here? And then he's like,
Yeah.
throw for a bomb, and then you see him just like smile.
He's like,
just
I
think
like that answer.
I think he knows like, oh, he's reading it right.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I want to see him gain a little bit of like weight though. He's a little
You
skinny.
think he's too small?
Well, Lamar is tiny. He's been up and down in weight.
Well,
Yeah,
Lamar
he
gained
gained
like
weight.
25 pounds
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
season.
It's
Well,
just when I see
he was up and then he lost weight. He's kind of played around with different weights. I think Lamar's better skinnier.
when I see Jaden Daniels, he's pretty skinny in the arms. And
Yeah.
it's like,
His
I
legs are
just
pretty skinny too.
I would hate to see him take one hit and that's it. You know, he already
Yeah.
took a
Just
hit early. I think week 2 he took a hit and he was like wincing because of the hit. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
He'd probably come on the
wouldn't
show
hurt.
and be like, "I bet you wince too."
yeah, I would.
Yeah, I would too.
Dude,
Fuck.
me too, man.
When quarterback came out and Kirk was getting hit left and right, he was like, "Oh, my fucking ribs" or whatever. I don't know if you guys know quarterback. He was, dude. They showed clips of Kirk talking about how like painful it is to get hit. Dude, some of those clips when he was on the Vikings, he was getting laid the fuck out, like just absolutely killed. He would throw it right, and the camera would pan because the ball's thrown, and he would just get rocked. And he has a mic on him. You just hear. I'm like, oh, fuck. You guys gotta watch it. It's the craziest shit. He was getting rocked.
Oh man.
Anyways, we'll move on. Patriots Niners. This was a pretty good like get right game. I think the Niners needed it.
Yeah, it was also expected though. Like we need to do that stuff. You know,
It's
kind of hard to find like.
Honestly, for me, when I watched Purdy this game, and when he's in that pocket, man, he does not. It's crazy that he does not look like a last pick. It's crazy.
Dude, he's looked like that the past 3 games.
No. I get it, but I'm just saying it's crazy, like how good he looks.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
he
could
looks
argue
pretty
he looked
comfortable and like
like the moment he stepped on the field 3 years ago or
Look,
whatever.
look. I'm not trying to like say like this is the first time. I'm just saying like when I've been watching him is where I'm really noticing like he was different, than
Yeah, I just feel
that.
like the difference this year compared to like last year, there was a like Ayuk was red hot. You could hit guys medium routes. Like I think that was his big thing, and those guys would run after the catch. I just feel like, especially in this game, he was not scared to throw the ball deep. Like he would
Mhm.
snap the ball. He would go, I got Jennings one on one. Fuck it, throw it. Jennings catch
throw
it.
it,
Deep
take the
one on
risk.
one.
Yeah.
Though
Also
we
that
don't
that
usually have
Kittle
that.
touchdown might be up for best touchdown for me.
Dude,
That
that
was
touchdown
crazy.
was nuts.
That was insane.
That was
He
crazy.
he snatched it from 3 Patriots
Yeah,
defenders on him.
that was crazy. I don't know even know. I didn't know what was happening when he threw that ball.
I was pretty hyped. I was like, oh my goodness. I was telling
That
my
was a great
story.
touchdown.
I was like,
If I'm Fred Warner, if I'm George Kittle, when I catch that, I'm getting up and you know how they count the defenders that are on you? I would do that. I would go 1, 2,
I would,
3.
yeah.
That would have been my celebration. He totally messed that up. That's what I would have done.
That would have been a great celebration.
I know. I would have
Um,
told all 3 of those guys, "You're too fucking small."
Back to Fred Warner though,
Yeah, that was
greatest pick of this week for sure.
dude. That was crazy.
He just snatched it.
yeah.
And he just
And then ran it in for a touchdown.
yeah. He didn't even play the second half, and he was like our highest graded player on the field. Like that was nuts.
He's
I'm-
getting
so-
vote, or they're talking about
for
defensive player of the year.
and he, as of right
Yeah,
now,
that's
he
nuts.
deserves it. Like you could make the point for
Did you hear
TJ
what he said
Watt.
about it?
I didn't watch the clip, but on my Twitter it showed. I just
Yeah,
didn't.
he doesn't
He's like,
care
yeah.
about it, right? Something like that.
He was like, it's easy to look good in the beginning of the season, or something
Oh,
like
is that what
that.
he said?
That's a good answer.
Yeah. He's so humble, man. I fucking love
He's
him.
humble. Yeah, he's humble.
He's so
But I mean,
athletic,
whether
man.
he wants to hear it or not, he's the defensive player of the year right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's-
dude, there was
No,
an
definitely.
argument for him last year. Honestly, he
Yeah.
played great last year.
He's unfucking believable. I mean, he's
he's
nuts.
for me in recent history, not history, but recent years, he's the greatest linebacker for me.
Yeah, there's nobody.
Hands down.
Yeah.
Those guys in Baltimore are fucking phenomenal, but they're not.
They're
Fred
not.
Warner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I-
they're unbelievable, but they're
I
not Fred
think-
Warner.
I think the difference I see with him than like those Baltimore guys is he knows how to run that position.
It's like he's mastered football.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
like
That's how he
knows
plays.
when he's looking at like the quarterback and what's going on, like he knows what's happening in the
Yeah.
play.
It was that like clip you sent like 4 years ago, Sean, or 5, when Fred was like getting ready for the season and he was like kickboxing.
Yeah.
Or remember the clip? That ever since I saw that clip, I literally thought
A
this guy's not
roundhouse kick.
human. Yeah,
Yep.
I was like, this guy's not a human. And every week he proves to me he's not fucking human. That kick was nuts. I don't even know why I brought that up, but it was nuts. Like sometimes I can't stop thinking about that shit.
He's a real life man. He's a real life man.
The other thing that I like from him though is when he gets injured, it's like he's not getting like those bad injuries. Like he
Okay,
gets
all
like,
right, motherfucker.
All right, shut up.
I'll stop
Shut your
talking about
mouth.
that now.
Please
Yeah,
knock
you're right,
on
you're
wood,
right.
please. Please
wood.
knock on wood.
I
Oh,
knocked.
God.
I knocked.
All right. No, I get what you mean. It was
My bad.
no, you're good. You're good. Just like an ankle sprain or whatever.
But like every time I see him, do I continue
No,
to talk
it's all
about
right.
it?
It's all right. He's an alien. We get what you're saying.
Yeah.
He doesn't bleed. He
I'm
doesn't
saying
bleed. We know
these
he
past
doesn't
couple
bleed.
of games when I would see him to go down,
Okay.
next play he's back in, and it's like, all right, like that's like.
No, you're
not a lot of
right.
people
Because
do
there was that Eagles NFC Championship game. He got hurt like on the first fucking drive, and then
He came back in.
Yeah, I thought I literally was gonna cry, and then he came right back in. No, you're right. I know what you mean. Just maybe the way.
My bad.
Maybe the way you're good. All right. You guys want to say anything else? Maybe don't fucking curse. We should talk about CMC actually, just real quick. I
Oh
don't
my
fucking-
gosh. What is that news, man?
I don't know.
What does that
I don't
mean?
fucking know.
What does
It's
that
in both
mean?
feet. It's in both feet. That's what it means.
Does it mean he's gonna play?
I asked him, is
No.
he just in a wheelchair? Is he just in a fucking wheelchair? Is that what they're telling me? Is that what they're telling me?
So my assumption is when he went to Germany, the guy was like, "Hey, you do know it's in your other foot, right?" And
Right?
then he's
He probably didn't even
that's what
know.
yeah,
Huh?
that's my assumption. And then he's like, "What do you mean?" He's like, your other Achilles
What do
is
you
bone."
mean?
Well, what if the doctor was like, "Hey, it's in your right foot," and he's like, "No, it's in my left," and he's like, "Oh fuck, I see it." I like take a look at this. Like, what if that's what happened?
Dude, I would
I
not
don't
be
know.
surprised.
Oh my
But
goodness.
in like to be like real for a second, did you see what Kyle Shanahan said? He said that they've known and that it's really only bothered him on one side. But then he said, like, since he's been favoring one side, now that one kind of bothered for a little bit, but it's mostly one side. I was like, you are you fucking serious? Like, you didn't tell anybody this? Like, dude, I don't want to be that guy, but this is kind of like what Saquon Barkley was for the Giants. I know we have a lot of good players and they don't, but he's our number one jersey seller. He is in the commercials.
Yeah.
Kids fucking love Christian McCaffrey. Like, there's that you
I
guys have
love
seen.
him.
Yes,
I love him.
but like I
Well,
love him too. But literally, kids idolize Christian McCaffrey, and he's not fucking out there. Okay, like we got to be honest about what's going on.
now I do want to bring one thing up, and I hate to go back to week 1, but with how this has like
Here we
grown
go.
into this situation, he was never playing week 1, right? Like
No,
they
Yeah,
knew
but
definitely.
he was
honestly,
never playing.
I don't know because there's videos of him on the field and in preseason and like I don't
Well,
know.
they said he had a setback, right? And then that's like he was going to come back after the
Yeah,
preseason, quote unquote, calf injury, and then now when he was coming back, there was a setback. But I think the whole time, instead of it being a calf, it was just the Achilles. But since the Achilles attaches with the calf, it's just like what they were saying. I don't fucking know, but I don't. I just hope that what I've been saying is right. That he's coming back in 6 weeks after the bye week, or 5 weeks, whatever it is. I don't. Did you guys hear Richard Sherman talk about it? Because he said
no,
he's
I
had
had
it.
I
No.
didn't.
So Sherman had Achilles tendonitis. He said it's one of those things where you literally just have to rest. Like there's no magic pill or anything. But then Sherm didn't really let it rest, and then he ruptured his Achilles with the Niners. And it's like, dude, every fucking story has look at Sebastian fucking getting all giddy over there. Every
I know.
story has led to a ruptured Achilles, and like that will is it gonna rupture in both, or is it gonna I don't that's what I'm not understanding.
Imagine at the
Well,
same time, like
I
holy
would
shit.
I would fucking
it
collapse.
just dropped.
I would seize on the fucking floor. Because it's gonna happen in the Super Bowl or in like a playoff game. He's gonna like go out there and both of them are gonna pop. And it's gonna be when he's drinking water. And I'm just gonna collapse. I don't know. It's not good news. I'm tired of being optimistic about it. It's
He's
not good
just
news.
gonna drop.
It's just gonna drop like Dre Greenlaw did.
Man.
Oh my gosh,
Um,
dude.
no,
Poor
but
I don't have
look,
Dre.
anything good to say about it, so
this is the best way to handle it. Just my thing is if I'm Shanahan, even if he feels something slight in it, you're sitting him even after that bye week. I don't care what is going on.
like you think so?
Yeah.
It's tough,
You
dude.
forget
We play good teams after the bye.
Okay, but what about the fact that there might be the first time he steps on the field, he ruptures it?
Well, I'd rather him rupture it fucking today than rupture it in 7 weeks. You know what I mean? At least like he'll have the surgery faster. Yeah, I'm serious. Like I'm being dead serious. Like if he's one
yeah,
of
but
those guys
he's out for the
play through it.
season if he ruptures it in
Yeah,
general. Like
that's what I'm saying.
he's not even
I
coming in
know,
the playoffs.
I know, but he's not gonna play this year and he's not gonna play probably a lot of next year. But it's like, dude, what do you
If
want to
I
do? Do you want to
if
sit there and just
I
hope it gets better? It sounds
my
like that. We need a fresh one in there.
my thing is even against the good teams, Jordan Mason will get you enough. Like maybe you'll lose a couple, but
Yeah.
Jordan Mason will get you some of those wins.
I'm
Pretty
glad you're
confident
bringing
in
in
him.
Mason. After
Yeah,
4 games, Mason has 447 rush yards. He's on pace for 1,600 rushing yards this season. That is fucking nuts.
I think for me it's Trent Williams. If he's the one that's feeling some kind of pain, that's the one I'm
What?
telling
Why
him.
are you fucking wishing pain on
No,
Trent
no, no, no,
Williams?
no, 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 no. I'm not. I'm saying because the way you were saying, like you would tell CMC, "Hey, you got to come back." I would be telling Trent after the bye, "We need you to, I know you're dealing with this pain. Figure it out. You're the one that we need here."
I don't feel great. I'll just say that. That's all I got. But hopefully, we're gonna find out fucking tomorrow. It's in his fucking fingers too. I don't know how Achilles tendonitis is gonna be in his fucking
In his
fingers.
fingers.
It's just this is where we are. But
Um, one
Go ahead.
thing to go back real quick, talking about injuries. For the Cowboys, Brandon Cooks is out for a couple of weeks because he had
I don't
infection
think
in
that's a
his
big
surgery.
loss.
Well, CD will
But
get more looks.
I know, but it's still something. I mean, that's pretty crazy that
Yeah.
you got surgery and then an infection starts, and now
Oh,
you're
he
out
had
for
a
a couple of
surgery and he
weeks.
got infected.
He had knee surgery,
Oh,
and
dude,
then
I've seen the infection on the knee surgeries. It's fucking disgusting. It's a bunch of red dots. Like sometimes they can be yellow all around your fucking knee. It's so gross. So
yeah,
fucking gross.
so yeah, he's out for a couple of weeks because of
So
that.
it happened. It probably because you know how when they do surgery, you got to be all clean,
Mhm.
wash your hands, wear your gloves. When they cut him open, the infection was in the air and it went into his knee.
That's
Like
crazy.
Oh,
he was open. Yeah, that's how it happens. Isn't that fucking crazy? Or it could
Now,
be on like somewhat like the doctor's glove, the surgeon's glove, and then they
mhm.
touch his
Now,
open knee.
bringing that up, is that how Alex Smith dealt? Like, is that the same thing with
Did
his
he have an
whole?
infection?
He had an infection in his calf or wherever his
He had
broken
like
bone
he
was.
had like the fucking craziest surgery, didn't he?
He had the crazy surgery, then it healed, then infection began in it, and it was just it. I mean,
I don't
hey,
know,
who is this
Alex.
again? Oh, Alex
Alex
Brandon.
Smith.
Smith.
Oh, yeah. Alex Smith was in a fucked up spot though. That isn't
Yeah,
like his leg legitimately like backwards. I know
it's
that
like
might be kind of
skinny.
fucked up to say.
It's like
Yeah.
it's almost just to the bone.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I'm pretty sure they said Alex Smith could have died.
I'm, I wouldn't doubt it.
I'm like not even fucking kidding.
No, yeah, no, like I'm serious too.
Yeah. All right. With all the death, we'll go to the fucking Raiders and Browns. I have no fucking clue what's going on with the Raiders.
I have no clue what's going on with the Browns. That
Yeah,
was their game to win,
it
in
was
my
their game.
opinion.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
And also, now I will say, this was Watson's best game yet,
Uh-huh.
and I do agree that
You
holding
believe in him?
call that would have given Amari Cooper that touchdown was BS.
Yeah, it was.
I mean,
You
but
believe in
yeah,
Watson?
no,
Do you think they can win with him?
No.
no, never thought they could. I think this was his best game yet, but one thing I will bring up is Amari Cooper. I mean, if he's out, there's zero hope for the Browns.
Supposedly, Amari Cooper's on the trade block. Supposedly.
And I'm hearing,
What?
You didn't
yeah,
know that, John?
bro,
No.
his
He's
contract is
going to the
down.
Chiefs.
His contract is down to $600,000. He
He's
has the
going to the
Oh
Chiefs,
cheapest
my.
baby.
contract,
Oh
and
my gosh.
I'm hearing the Chiefs are in rumors
Yeah,
about
the
it.
Chiefs want him.
Well, we'll get there when we talk about Chiefs and Chargers. Because I mean,
Screw the
yeah,
Chiefs, man. Straight
yeah,
up.
for real.
We could talk about Devontae real quick. I don't know what the fuck he's doing. It looks like he's not playing for the Raiders again, right?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I don't think
I
Think
well,
so.
so.
so yeah. So I was a little optimistic that they might have figured it out until I saw news today that he's pretty much out for Sunday. I was like, all right,
Yeah.
that's it for him with the Raiders.
Hmm.
Um,
Man.
man, Telesco did it again.
I'm
Good
gonna
for
just
him.
say it again. Zamir White has been so. It's been a quarter. He's been so fucking bad.
He's
So
been really
7
bad.
carries, 50 yards. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out. You suck. Now,
Bro,
maybe their O line sucks. Maybe the Browns D line is good. I don't give a fuck. It's been 4 games. I'm fucking sick. Everybody told me to draft it. Oh, he's gonna be so good. No, he fucking sucks.
I
Sit on the
know,
fucking.
seriously.
well, it's just okay. Now you can't be mad because look, they gave
What?
up Josh Jacobs for this guy.
Dude, Zamir White had 17 carries for 50 yards. Madison had 5 for 60. 5 carries for 60 yards. It took Zamir 17 to get 10 less. Get the fuck out of here, dude. That I should have
Um,
drafted Madison.
I don't know, man. What to talk about with this team?
They're in trouble. They're always in trouble every fucking year.
Their
Yeah.
biggest thing was they got their rookie lineman that I like, that Oregon guy.
Yeah.
Um, JMJ, I think is his nickname or his initials are. that
Talking about
guy?
the Raiders, right?
Yeah. I forgot his name. He has
JMJ.
like
I don't know.
he has like 3 different names. But that was big for them. But it's a good win without having Crosby back.
Yeah.
Um,
It still
Oh.
feels like their season's doomed, even though they're 2-2,
well,
which is
I was literally gonna say, to me, both of these teams are doomed. To me, this was the game, or this was like a game of both
well,
of these teams are on the verge of losing both of their receivers.
yeah, like we were saying this every week. It's just like where are the Browns gonna go, man? They're strapped to that contract. They have no money. It's just fucking bad. I
I
don't
mean,
even know what to say.
the plus side was Chubb came back to practice today. That was
Yeah, I
pretty.
saw that.
Do we think he's
Maybe
gonna come back the same? I mean, I don't.
I don't.
How?
I kind of hope he does, though. I hope he does, though.
That would be the biggest comeback story
Dude,
that
that
we've
thing
ever
bent.
had.
That was one of the nastiest
This would be
fucking things
for
I've
me.
ever seen.
This would be
Oh,
bigger than Damar Hamlin coming back. No
You think?
offense.
I don't know. That's crazy. That's
I
crazy
don't know about
talk.
that. DeMar was like dead. I'm pretty
He
sure
is
Yeah,
dead, bro. He
but
is dead.
his heart
okay.
wasn't beating.
Now, granted,
We don't know that. No, just
that
kidding.
that injury was like one of those ones where it was the perfect hit that will stop your heart for a second. Then, like, if you get the, if you get the,
There is
you know,
no way you're about to argue that. The man,
I'm
he
just
was
saying,
dead
it's like
though. I mean, he was dead though. He was dead. Like on the field,
he
he
was
was
dead.
dead.
But also, we didn't think Hamlin was going to be getting a starting position nowadays, and it's pretty
I know.
crazy
That's
that
why I'm saying, like,
I'm just
look,
saying
Nick Chubb's injury was bad,
Chubb
but he wasn't dead. He was always breathing.
all I'm saying is this. If Chubb comes back to where he was at before, which was the best running back in the game at the time, I find it bigger because it's like you kind of need your knee. Oh, well, you need your heart too. I don't know.
You need your heart. Expansion.
You
You need
need
your
your
fucking
heart.
heart. Because if
You
your
need
heart's
your
not
heart.
fucking pumping, none of those things are working. All right.
Oh my
Well,
gosh.
All right.
for
This
for me it was for me it's
that
I
is
never
one of
thought
the
Damar
craziest things I
for
ever
me
heard.
I never thought Damar Hamlin would be having a starting safety position at the
I
same
mean, you
time.
pretty
So
much just said that like him dying was like, who gives a fuck? You know, it's not a
you
big
know
deal.
what? I
Like
take
you
back
basically you said his heart stopped, yeah,
let's
but as
ignore
long as like they bring him back, we're good. Like he gonna be fine. You know,
let's ignore everything I said because I
it's all
take
good.
back
Hey,
all of that.
we know you hate Damar Hamlin. We get it. We get it.
Yeah, he's not a
I
great
hate him
safety.
too,
But
man.
it's
I
all
hate
right.
him too.
He's not a great safety.
Dude,
He's
why is he coming back so much better
They
than
have
he
no
ever was
safeties.
this year?
They have no
Why
safeties.
why does he
Because
all of a sudden look like a Pro
Sean,
Bowler?
he never died in the first place.
All right.
This guy, dude. You know what I said? I was like, dude, this clone is the shit that they're making with these clones nowadays, man. They're just coming out the box, brand new.
Oh
Um.
man.
All right, we're gonna go to the next game. We're gonna go Chiefs Chargers. I don't
Oh,
even know where to.
I'm so sorry,
Um,
Sebastian. I was really rooting for you guys that whole game.
Me too.
Look, I don't like to take a moral victory
No, you're
because
not
it's like
about to take a moral victory.
no. I'm not taking a moral victory, but my thing was we were all expecting Chargers to get blown out, right? Like we expected the Kelsey touchdown, the Rice, not Rice. What's his name? Is it Rice?
Worthy.
Yeah,
No.
Rice
The
and
guy that
Worthy.
Oh, right. Yeah, Rice. You expected Rice to
yeah.
score.
We expected all these players to score, right?
Yeah,
The truth is, we actually got to see Chargers. For me, it was the defensive coordinator. I
Yeah.
mean, I don't remember having a
defense played
defensive
great.
coordinator.
Yeah, defense was unbelievable.
I don't remember having a coordinator that knew what to do in positions like this.
I
And he
mean,
played.
just go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, my thing is like this was even without Bosa and Derwin James.
Yeah.
Like I I think if we had Derwin James, the blitzing would have been a lot more effective. I think we would have been able to pressure Mahomes even more. Um, but I when we talked about Kittle's touchdown, the other touchdown was Lad McConkey's touchdown.
Led McConkey.
Yeah,
That
it
was
was
an
pretty cool.
insane touchdown.
Well, I'll
'Cause,
just
I
say
mean,
this real quick. The
He looks great,
the
man.
Chargers in their 4 games they played, they gave the Raiders 10 points, They gave up 3 points to the Panthers, 20 to the Steelers, sorry, and 17 to the Chiefs.
Mhm.
Their most points against is 20. That's pretty fucking good.
And
Okay,
to
they're
me,
playing good defense.
we should have not given Steelers that many points.
Yeah,
But
like that's good. You held the Chiefs to 17 points, dog. I know we're not
The-
saying no moral victory. That's pretty fucking
Yeah.
good though for the defense.
I mean, there was, for me, there's so many bad things though. Like and this is all Charger fans. This offensive coordinator, I cannot stand, because if running game is not working, then it's
There's
like
nothing.
it feels like, all right, we're done, because he has no plans for receiving game.
Yeah,
And
you're right.
especially I mean, we're also injured when we talk about the Jets, but our offensive line is so bad.
Yeah,
I
They're banged
literally
up.
saw the replays. They were letting Chris Jones one-on-one with like a third string lineman. It was
Yeah,
like he was just like running past him.
yeah, he was having
But
a field day. I mean,
I don't know,
Herbert was limping like after the first touchdown. Like that's not
yeah,
good. Or
and
whatever.
I like seeing Herbert smash his helmet into the
He was
what,
being pissed off. I didn't
'cause
love it. I wasn't mad at him. I was just like, man, this is not good for the Chargers right now.
I don't mind it, because look, we're injured, right? So it's
Mhm.
like we can to for Herbert to feel like we were this close with this kind of team. I think we have a good chance next game. But
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, go ahead, Sean.
no, I was just gonna agree with what Sebastian was saying.
the other thing I want to bring up is this. To me, this was Harbaugh's worst game I've ever seen him in, because he did that challenge,
It's your
which he
first
should have
loss,
never
right?
challenged. Well, I'm
Second.
saying
Oh, sec. Oh,
second, but also I'm saying the way he managed it.
Yeah.
He challenged a play that he should never challenged. It was a
yeah,
I mean,
dude. You guys
it
just
was a
had one
clear
timeout at the end of it, and it didn't make
yeah.
sense. Like, dude, why'd
It
you
was a
just
clear
waste your timeouts?
it was a clear catch that the Chiefs got. So he should have never called that. And then he panicked challenge, or not challenge. He panicked timeout on a 4th and 1 when we were in the end zone. When it was like, just take the chance. If you don't make it, you don't make it. But don't use your second to last timeout in the second half.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean,
this is why we don't have Staley right now, because like we need someone to manage the end of the game.
look, I hear you. I agree. I just think like from where I was at the beginning of the season, after 4 games being 2-2, I think
I'm
that's
still
very
happy with it.
yeah,
I'm
I
still
wouldn't
happy
be
with it.
I think the Chargers are in a good spot. There's some games coming up that I think are favorable. Like they're gonna play the Broncos, the Cardinals, the Saints, the Browns, the Titans. Like yeah, I
Winnable.
think
All four.
you could win a lot of those. I really, after what I've seen, they can win those. They got to start
If
scoring a little more points, but they can win those games.
I mean, we can't get the run game going anymore that we were so good at in the beginning.
Yeah,
Well, it's hard to
We're
do
not.
that. Both your tackles are
We
out.
have no line. Yeah, yeah.
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 The
But
tackle.
but my thing is, Lad is like having a field day, and
You
then
guys
we're
need to
like
target him
forgetting.
more, man.
We're not, and then like we're forgetting about him. And it's
Yeah,
like he's gonna be open in the slot for sure. That's just what he's been doing. But I don't know.
the game was also cooked when they fucking suspended Derwin James, and then you found out the referee has like the home team has like 2% chance of winning.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Like, like you know what I mean? No offense. Like I'm not saying the Chargers were never going to win, but it just kind of felt that way. You know, I don't
mean,
know. And
yeah,
Kelsey,
no.
man, fuck you. I need the price picks, you asshole, and you didn't fucking score like one touchdown. It took your own quarterback taking out your fucking number one receiver for you to get in the game.
That made me think about Kelsey is truly washed. I mean, there's no
He had 89 yards, but it's like didn't feel like he was doing a whole lot. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Majority of that yardage was from one catch. He
Yeah.
got a 40-yard catch, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
not
don't want
good
to say anything
for
because
Kelsey
they
right
play the Niners soon. He is going to cook the fucking shit out of us.
Yeah,
It's
they're gonna
it's
torch
gonna
us.
happen this weekend. It's gonna be the fucking worst. I already know. I already
I
fucking
don't know.
know.
You guys play them in like 2 weeks, right?
Week 7, I think.
Okay, so 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks. No.
5, 6. Yeah, 3 weeks.
if
Oh.
Chiefs keep playing like this, I think you guys beat them.
Well, we're
They
catching them
don't.
on a good time because Rice is
Huh?
out.
Oh, that's another thing. This guy. How are they bringing these guys back so easily?
I have no. That was dude. That is the luckiest break for
I,
everyone to. Andy
I
Reid said at like halftime, "Oh, it's not good. It's
it's
not
not
good. It's not
good.
good." Yeah, like he's cooked.
I'm
And
just
now
saying,
we're
if Rice
finding
was on
out
the
he's
Chargers, that knee was snapped. If he's on the
yeah,
Chargers,
he was dead. He was dead on the field. He was like,
That's
God
if
so
he was a
damn.
true.
Niner, if he was a Niner, he wouldn't have made it on the field. He would have been injured
No,
on his jog over.
but the best thing was Mahomes was the one that, that did it.
What? Why did he
That's,
go make that tackle? That was a stupid tackle.
I think it's because of the fumble. To be honest, I think it was just
But,
so chaotic because of
but
that
didn't
fumble.
Rasheed Rice forced the fumble, and then he got his knee blown
Yes.
out.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Oh man. I don't know.
Um,
This bye week coming up right now, so this is best time for us. I mean,
oh, you guys have a bye this week?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Before the
good.
season, I was like, I don't like this week 5 bye, but man, we needed this.
Yeah.
Especially if we could maybe like make a deal with a receiver. Like, if we could, okay, say Devontae goes to the Jets. If we could snag Amari Cooper, I mean, I'm happy.
You're not getting Amari Cooper. He's going to the You got
Why
wishful
can't we?
thinking. Harbaugh doesn't
Like,
do this shit, bro. He doesn't trade for big names like that. Like the Niners had good teams with him. Don't get me wrong,
we'll
but
see.
if Amari Cooper is a Charger, I don't know what I'll color my hair
I mean,
yellow. I mean
I
seriously,
I'll
mean,
color my hair yellow.
remember
for
Devontae.
one game.
Someone made a report that Devontae Adams would be a good fit for us in this whole thing, but you gotta
Devontae
remember
would shoot
Devontae.
himself if he was a
You gotta
Charger. He
remember
would
Devontae just trashed the Chargers because of a
I
Pop Tart,
know.
man.
He does not want to play for the Chargers. No way.
You guys called him
Trash. We just called
a
him a garbage
creamed,
Pop Tart.
a
Yeah,
stuffed trash can or something, like a
but
creamed
you know what?
trash
Hey,
can or
in the
something.
Chargers defense, they locked his ass up week 1. So I mean,
Yeah.
come on now.
Yeah.
You're
True.
only as
True.
good as
True.
your
True.
last game. All right, let's
But
go.
yeah, that's
Bills
it.
Ravens Sunday night. Dude, that was a
What a
crazy game.
game, man. No, it was. I mean, Derrick Henry, 202 yards.
First
How
fucking
many
play of the game, he
touchdowns?
zoomed out of there. How was he running that fast?
That guy's unbelievable. He's unbelievable.
He is unbelievable. Did you see Kyle Hamilton before the game? They like asked him, like, "Oh, your defense is so good. Like, which one of which one of your teammates should we keep an eye out for?" And he was like, "Anybody in black." Did you hear him say that or no?
No, that's
When
fire.
he's there, yeah, when he said that, I literally thought, "Oh my fucking god, this team is like gonna go crazy." And their defense is fucking nuts. They're really, really good.
Yeah.
Hamilton, they got Kyle Van Noy, they got Patrick Queen. They have dogs everywhere.
They're kind of built like us, like in the
They just
aspect of defense first, they're gonna punch you in the mouth, and then they're usually a run first offense. I mean, when they shit on us, they threw it all over us, but I don't know.
No, you're right. They're definitely kind of like us. Their only weakness is they kind of have some new all linemen, so I don't really know how well they'll hold up, but they look good in this last game. Derrick Henry had 199 yards.
Yeah,
That's nuts.
and he's caught some receptions.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting Derrick Henry to be the one to lead them this game.
Somebody that big should not be running that fast.
Yeah,
It's just
3
not.
receptions, 10 yards. I mean,
200, dude. He almost had 200 yards.
and a touchdown.
Yeah.
And
Dude, the
Yeah,
first
he
play
had,
he
he
just
had 2 touchdowns.
yeah, he's pretty unbelievable.
does this happen every game, or do you think this was just like a?
Well, they're 2-2, so they had they played the Chiefs opening night. That was a little like back and forth, but a lot of people think the Ravens are like them. So we'll see.
Well, they were supposed to be off the start, but
Yeah, but they're back
Dude,
now, 2-2.
I thought the Bills were gonna come in swinging, dude.
Yeah,
we all thought
They
that
that was
too.
tough when first play of the game you give up like a 75-yard touch, or what was it, 82-yard touchdown or something like that. That's not 87 yards like that.
I mean,
That changes everything.
no, I don't want to say knowing the Bills, but it's like they were bound to have a slump game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, and I don't think anything bad about the Bills because of this game. I just think they just had a slump, and
What they were
as
saying
long
about the Bills was, like, they haven't really played from behind, and this game they did, and, like, they're saying in that game where you are behind, that's when you need, like, your number 1 receiver, your
Mhm,
number 1 weapon, and they're saying that, like,
that's true.
the Bills don't
I
really
can see
have
that.
that. They have a bunch of good guys, but, like, who's the true number 1 when we're down, throw him the ball, and they don't really, like I don't know, I don't think they have that either.
I think for me it was if James Cook can't establish his run, I think they're in for like a little bit of a long night,
Yeah,
where it's like
yeah.
I mean we could say that about any team, but I, the person that I keep being surprised by is Khalil Shakir. For
Yeah, I
nobody
mean,
really
he's good.
he got hurt though. So
Oh, did he get hurt?
yeah, he got banged up.
He's good, he's just like, is he gonna be your number 1 guy in a playoff game when
No.
you're down? Like, I don't know.
He's like your he feels like the reliable third down receiver, you
Yeah,
know?
he's fast, he's shifty, like, he's pretty quick. Just like, I don't know.
But
Um, but yeah, good for the Ravens, they're back.
I mean, yeah, that's a big win for the fans to get back on board that this team isn't, out.
Yeah, but I'm
So,
pretty sure they started 0-2, so that's pretty good.
yeah.
Okay.
Um Next
Monday
is
night,
Titans and Dolphins. Just
that
really
was
for me nothing
might have
to bring
been
up about this
yeah, it might have
game.
been the worst game I've
Yeah.
ever seen. Will Levis got benched. I don't really know what else to say.
For
He
me
got
the
Or he
plus
got
side is
injured like on
hurt,
the
he got
fourth
hurt.
play or
yeah.
something.
For me,
Yeah.
the plus side is Pollard looks better here than he was with the Cowboys. He's actually
Yeah,
finishing
he looks
plays.
great.
Yeah.
Well, he was good with the Cowboys till he got his ankle broken
Hmm.
against the Niners. That's the only reason why I know it, because then it was a hip drop tackle that we did, and we broke his ankle, and that fucking cooked him. It was in a
They,
playoff game too, but
I, th- I feel like they have a good 1-2 punch with Pollard as number one, and then you
And
bring in
yeah,
Tajay.
Spears as your number two. Yeah,
yeah,
they
they
have a
do,
good.
they
Yeah,
do.
I'm dude, 22 and 15 carries out of both of them. That's insane.
Yeah.
Each had a
Um,
touchdown.
I'm a little biased on this one because he's on my fantasy team, but man, Ridley, like, it pisses me off, man. 5 yards, one reception.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3
Um,
targets, who knows what those targets look like, but
I just think he's like one of those receivers where it's like if he's not hitting that deep throw, it's
yeah, he
not a
needs a
good game
big
for him.
play. He needs a big play.
It's like Shaheed, for
Yeah.
the Saints.
Oh, definitely. Dude,
And
dude,
yeah,
Calvin Ridley on the Falcons when he was a rookie and like
that
second
was
year, he was so
that
good,
was
dude.
amazing. Yep.
He was so good.
yeah, I mean,
Uh, that
I don't
that's all I
I'll
gotta
just
say
say
for that
quick, I
that
don't know
game.
what the Dolphins are gonna do.
I think it's the waiting game for them. They're just gonna wait it out.
I'll just go quick. They play the Patriots and they have a bye week. Are they beating the Patriots next week? I
No.
don't fucking think so. Yeah, I don't think so. Like legit.
Patriots. Hopefully, this is a get back game or like get right game for the
Yeah,
Patriots because
yeah,
they're pretty good.
they are. They
They have a
are.
good defense.
Oh, one thing we forgot to bring up about the Dolphins, Jalen Phillips is out for the season.
Yeah, that sucks.
What?
Yeah,
How?
he has knee
Knee
surgery.
knee back-to-back seasons.
He got
Dude,
hurt.
oh
Sucks,
my
man.
He got hurt
gosh.
too.
That sucks.
Yeah,
That
Back-to-back
sucks.
seasons. This early into season two, that
they might
sucks.
be in trouble, dude. If they lose that Patriots game, then they're 1-4. Then they play the Colts. Then they might be 1-5. Then Tua can come back, and they're
Oh,
1.
but people are talking about Tyreek might be on the move with this whole thing.
Yeah, no, I
He
don't think so.
he said today that he's committed to the Dolphins. It's just like, I don't
He
know,
needs a
man.
He
quarterback, man. I
he,
get
he
it,
didn't he didn't look happy on that sideline with
No,
with
and how could you? Like
I
you're
mean,
one of the
yeah,
best in
definitely
the
you can't.
game,
But
and
you can't think about him thinking like, man, do I want this season to be just out?
wasted.
Like, yeah, he doesn't have that
Yeah,
many years left, in my opinion.
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. But I don't know.
I don't know. They're hard to watch.
We
Oh,
gotta
they are
remember
really bad.
OBJ's on this team too. This
Yeah.
this guy might try to jump ship real
Uh,
soon.
Some of the Dolphins fans are so pissed at their GM because in the offseason they didn't sign like an O line. They have no O line. That's
Mhm.
why, like, I know some of it is Tua's fault the way he falls and stuff, but like, they have no fucking O line. And then they sign like OBJ. What the fuck is OBJ gonna do for your team? He hasn't
Yeah.
even played. He's injured. So people are pissed at the GM. Like, dude, you didn't give this team a chance. You brought in the same team as last year, which had no O line, and look where that fucking got us. So I don't know.
There's not much to
Just
say about this game though.
yeah.
I say we just move on to Seahawks and Lions.
Yeah, the Lions look fucking good. A lot of points. Jared
It
Goff,
was a fun
18 for
game though.
18. It was a good game. It was back and forth.
I mean, granted, Seahawks were always down at least a touchdown
Yeah.
to 2 touchdowns, but
Mhm.
I kept feeling like Seahawks offense, like there was something like in me that was like,
No, they
if
were
they can get
buzzing.
this, like they'll get this touchdown, they just need one stop, and they were not
Yeah.
getting that one stop.
Kenneth Walker had 3 touchdowns. The Seahawks defense is banged up really bad right now, like really
Are
bad.
they?
That's why
Yeah.
they gave up. They would never give up 42
They were getting
like that.
cooked.
Yeah, they were
I
so
mean,
beat up.
can we
Dude,
talk
did you see
about
that
Montgomery?
Montgomery? Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
That was like the
Was that
Marshall Lynch
Witherspoon?
one.
Dude, that was
Oh
insane.
my goodness.
He
Where
just
he just
he
freaking
just
absorbed him and
dropped his
dropped him.
Yeah,
He
that was
dropped his
sick.
shoulder effortlessly, and the guy collapsed. That's literally what happened.
And then ran for 20 yards after.
But hey, shout out to the guy. He was there when
Yeah, he got up.
Yeah, he got up and
he
went for
tried
it.
tackling him towards the end. No, and he reached him at the end of the play. He was just so far upfield. Oh, dude.
I do think that the Seahawks offense looked pretty good, like really good actually. I thought they looked. I mean, yes, they were chasing. I know that's
I
part
think
of
they
it,
look
but
great. I think that's a good
in
team,
terms of
man.
the Lions offense, I hate saying this. They remind me of the Niners a little bit. They can run the ball if they need to run the ball. They can throw the ball if they need to throw the ball. The fact
they
that
have that-
Jameson Williams is starting to cook is a little scary. He's pretty scary, man.
For me it was if when they needed to make that trick play, St.
Yeah,
Brown threw a
a
dime
dart.
of
Yeah,
a
that
throw. That was perfect.
that was sick play. That was sick play.
Yeah. Just for me, I think actually if it's tough, but if you were able to find a way to stop the run of the Lions, I think you figure out their offense pretty quick.
That's your chance. Is you got to stop the
Yeah.
run
Yeah, I mean that's a tough task with their
with their 2 backs and their O
two
line.
backs. Yeah.
They love to
Um,
run. I love that.
but I mean, granted, yeah, 18 for 18 for Jared Goff, but a lot of those throws I was seeing him do were just dump offs. So it was like,
Yeah, I mean, he had that big one to Jameson Williams, but yeah, I mean, it's
yeah,
still pretty impressive, man. Just go 18
it's
for 18.
impressive. But I also saw, remember, he did miss some throws, but there were flags on it. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they play the Cowboys next week, and then they play the Vikings. That'll be fun.
I'm excited for that Vikings game.
Yeah,
I
Lions
think
pretty
I
good
think they
test. Well,
hammer this Cowboys team right now, but
sorry, the Lions are on a bye. They'll play the Cowboys after this week. They're on a
got
bye.
it. Okay.
But yeah, that'll be fun. I guess that's pretty much it for this week.
That's it.
You guys want to look at next week? Just a few games that you're looking forward to?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that Jets Vikings game. That one's gonna be fun in London.
Early game, 6:30.
Yeah.
Do
The Ravens
you guys
Bengals.
think-
Ravens
okay,
Bengals are
my-
cool.
I have one hot take about this Vikings Jets game.
You're gonna
You
think
think it's gonna be slow?
No. Is there any chance that this ruins the hot streak of the Vikings because they
Yeah,
have to
I
travel
think
to
so.
England?
Oh yeah,
think
100%.
because they've been
That-
like
that-
lights out at home, and they obviously
that-
beat the Packers on the road. But
That would
I don't
suck
know.
if this is the game where they start to lose their streak because they have to travel to England, come back.
Don't you? If you go to England, do you get the bye week right after, or no?
I don't
you?
know.
Yeah, they have the bye week after the Vikings game, after the Jets game, and then the Jets don't have a bye week. They play on Monday though.
Okay,
That's
so they have
rough.
some extra time.
That's still rough though, man.
Um,
I'm actually
You guys
excited
are
for
you guys not
Buccaneers.
looking forward to Dolphins? You're not looking for Dolphins Patriots? That's smashed up on the watch that game.
No, but I'm actually very excited for tomorrow's game. I think that's a really fun. I don't know. I really don't know what happens in that game.
I
Bucks
picked up
Falcons.
Cade. He better go off.
Who
That's
did you
all I
pick
can
up?
say. Cade Otton, the tight end. I have like
Oh, the
7
tight
tight
end.
ends on the roster.
It's a fun game. I feel like
Yeah.
it's for me it's 50-50.
Who's
I
gonna
hope
win?
Baker just goes off.
I hope so too.
Dude, I'm a fan of Baker, man.
I am too.
Me too.
I like
He's
that he's
great.
playing well.
I'm gonna root for the Bucks. I hope they win. I like Baker.
I'm rooting for the Bucks, but I'm expecting a close game.
Yeah. Ooh, the Niners got the Cardinals. The
I think
Packers and the Rams will be fun too.
I don't think so. I think
You don't think
Packers
so?
have a revenge game.
There's gonna be so much green in the fucking stands. It's not even funny.
I'm excited for Colts and Jaguars. That's a very fun game.
I'm only excited
Uh,
for it if Anthony Richardson plays.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I have no idea if he's
Bills Texans is a great game because of Diggs' revenge game.
Oh shit, that's right. Well, it should be in Buffalo, but yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, but that's gonna be interesting. Ravens Bengals is a little interesting.
I say
don't
fuck
mind
it. We
that.
get together. Let's watch Panthers Bears. Huh?
Wait, what was that?
No. I said let's get together and watch the Panthers and the Bears.
Hell no. I'm down to get together on that day though. It's my buddy's birthday.
Oh, on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm
That's
down to
my
watch ball.
birthday.
If you guys are.
Right. I am.
It depends if
Cowboys
if
Steelers.
I'm doing anything. I'm excited for both of those night games on Sunday and Monday.
Saints.
I think Saints have enough to do
I
it.
think so too. I think the Saints can win that game. That would be sick.
I would love to
Yeah.
see that. I would love to see that.
I do want to say,
Especially if they get Adams in the trade for that.
look,
Dude.
I'm not trying to put any jinx on you guys or anything.
Oh, don't fucking do it.
I think Cardinals and 49ers is going to be a pretty close game.
Oh,
Yeah,
it
I think-
always is. It always
I
is.
think that's fair. The Niners can't stop Kyler Murray. He's gonna run all over them. I already fucking know it. But them not having their tight end is kind of big. Is that guy playing or not?
I think he's back.
That's questionable.
Who, Trey
Oh,
McBride?
Yeah, I don't want. I mean, he's a pretty big deal.
I don't know because Devontae Smith is still out, and they both got knocked out.
The thing is, though, is the Cardinals literally cannot play defense. I know the Niners are going to score. I'm not worried about the offense. I have no clue if our defense or our special teams will show up. They usually don't step up.
Yeah. I don't know. Let's see.
That's kind
I
of
don't know,
it,
I just
right?
feel like we're
Or-
historically bad against mobile quarterbacks. Like,
No, we are. We literally are. But I'm not trying to be that guy. Nick Bosa does. He sees a little bit of color on the other side and a little bit of
dude,
juice.
I wouldn't even consider
So
Kyler.
my take is Harrison has a game again.
Oh yeah, you see how
Fuck is
Ward's been
Harrison?
playing? Getting cooked. Marvin Harrison.
Oh, Marvin Harrison. Oh, fuck. That's
Yeah,
going to come back to bite me for saying who's Harrison. I already fucking know. Dude, I was thinking Harrison Smith. I swear to God, I was thinking Harrison Smith. That's fucked up.
Big safety.
You could book it. You could book it. Marvin Harrison touchdown. That's going to happen. Fuck. I genuinely do not know who you were talking about. He'll probably go off, yeah.
I think he's gonna be the one to make this game close, but I have a
Dude,
close.
does it not feel
close
like
win.
Sebastian's like praying the Niners lose? Like you can hear it.
No,
Yeah, he wants it.
Smiling.
He wants
Hold
it
on,
to happen.
hold on.
Smiling.
You did not let me finish a sentence. I was
You're
saying that
smiling though. You're fucking
I think
smiling.
Niners because you're not letting me finish. I think
Crazy.
Niners. God. I
I'm
think
sorry.
Niners win in a close game.
I hope they fucking win. I don't care what the score is.
It needs to be a blowout, in my opinion. Like, no way it should be close.
But that's
They
why I
better
was
win.
bringing it up. Because I think it's going to be a close game.
I think so. I mean, this is a divisional opponent. We'll see.
Yeah.
Maybe Christian McCaffrey will play. Well, you don't know. Maybe he'll play on
Imagine.
his feet. Maybe
He's
he'll
like, what?
play with his feet up and his hands on the ground. Maybe that's how he'll fucking play.
He's like, wow, my Achilles feels great.
Yeah.
Goes out, snaps him. Oh,
What was the
dude.
fucking video of him dancing at his fucking wedding and everyone was having? Well, what the fuck were the Achilles then? Were they hurting?
Right?
Were they hurting then? Like I just want to know.
He muscled
When did
through.
it? When did it fucking start?
That's a great
I don't
I
know.
question.
think it started at the end of last season
So why was he dancing like that at his wedding?
because he probably didn't think anything of it. He probably
Yeah,
just thought it
I
was
was
strange.
thinking. I was
He's at his
thinking.
wedding, having a great
I don't
time,
give
and
a
we're
fuck.
pissed
I
at
don't give a
him.
fuck.
And
I
we're
don't give a.
fucking pissed at him.
No, I care. I mean, I don't care. I'm glad that he got married, but get your fucking Achilles together. I better. I just. This is it. This is the last thing I'll say. I'm tired of finding out something new every fucking week. Just give me all of the news at once, and then we'll just see what happens. Why is it every week it's something? Oh, he's going to Germany. Oh, it's in both legs. Oh, it's gonna miss. He's gonna miss so many. It's like, dude, just fucking tell me at once. So stupid. Sorry, I'll stop talking about it. It fucking pisses me off. He's our best
Um,
player, dude.
Yeah, I know he is. By a long shot.
Last thing to move on. It's a quick little topic. Where do you think Devontae lands? Go.
And
Dude, that
okay,
I honestly don't know. You think the Saints? I think I'd love him on the Saints just because he's
do
back
you
with Carr.
do you think the Raiders trade him in division to the Chiefs, not the Chargers? Sorry, Sebastian.
If that happens, the league is 100% rigged, and they were
Okay.
told to trade him in division.
I don't think they will trade him in division, but I do think you're right. That would be weird if they did.
Uh,
I think he goes to the Saints too.
I
You have
think
to
he goes
not
to.
give a shit if you trade in
Okay.
in
Can
division like that.
can I give two takes?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. I think he
No.
goes to. I have two teams he actually goes to. Jets as my number one,
Oh fuck, I forgot about
and I actually have a true dark horse that he comes to the Chargers.
Dude, what the fuck?
But
He's not
how?
getting.
How?
Look,
Dude,
look.
that's your arch nemesis, bro.
He
I
hates
know,
you
but
guys.
Tom Telesco is stupid enough to do this.
Okay,
Okay.
then if anything, he's going to the Chiefs.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
There's no
I-
way he's going to the Chargers. If he did I already say
What?
this? If he goes to the Chargers, I'll fucking color my hair. Like,
What?
there's no
you said
way.
that about you said that about Amari Cooper.
Oh fuck, that's right. You have
Amari
more of a
Cooper
chance of
actually
getting
has a
Amari
good
Cooper.
chance.
Yeah, you have a better chance of getting Amari Cooper. Well, I never knew that you really thought Devontae was coming to the Chargers. That's like crazy talk.
I don't,
Yeah, I don't
I'm
think
saying
You're gonna end
I-
up with like Deontay Johnson, dude.
so.
Why are you laughing?
Honestly, dude, honestly.
Like you're
Wait.
laughing. It's
But-
fucking true.
Wait,
look-
that makes sense. That makes sense.
no, I don't want him. I don't want him. I want.
Oh
Amari
I know
my
Cooper,
you
to be
God.
don't. I know you don't. And I
I
wouldn't
want
either,
Amari
but
Cooper.
that does make sense. Amari would be
For-
great.
For me, Adams, we would have to give up a good little chunk. Amari
I was just
Cooper,
gonna
we
ask,
get
what
a
are you
little bit of a
gonna give
discount,
up?
you know?
What are you gonna
Everybody
get
says
for?
everybody says
you're
they're looking
paying-
at a 2-rounder.
That's
You're
not
paying
bad.
Amari Cooper at least 25 mil.
600,000. No, his contract, Sean. His contract this year is 600,000.
I know. But I'm pretty sure it's going to come with an extension if you do trade for him.
You know who
Yeah,
could
I'm
be
sure
on the
he'll
block?
get back
Isn't
out
T
of
Higgins
that.
on the block? Maybe.
Who?
Yeah, but they won.
Oh,
That's
it
what
was if they lost.
That's what speculation was.
What was that?
T Higgins.
T Higgins.
Yeah,
That would be
speculation if he was gone.
If you guys got T Higgins, that would be nuts.
See, I feel like he would be really good for you guys.
Yeah, so
I
do
feel
I
like he
think he
just
would.
I would love
meshes.
it.
Yeah,
That realistically, that should be the receiver you guys make the move for. I mean, that guy's a
you
stud.
got to root against the Bengals like every game.
I wanted them to lose.
I know. They might lose this week.
Honestly, I still think T Higgins is pretty upset because Jamar Chase got all the touchdowns, so he probably is thinking like,
I was like, dude,
"There's
you
no
guys aren't
reason
helping
for me
my
to
stock.
be here." Yeah.
Also, like, does he think that the Bengals are going to pay two receivers?
No. I think he knows that he's not getting re-signed. He's just
Yeah.
playing for a contract. But I don't know.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard because it's like, okay, well, I'm on a contender right now. Might as well go try to win, right? But
Yeah. All right. You boys got
Yeah.
anything else for this week?
Not really. That
No?
Devontae Smith or Adams was the only one.
You want Devontae Smith? You can have him. What about you, Sean? Anything else you want to add?
no, man. I
No?
think
All right.
I'm just ready for the postseason. So this is just like
Oh, we got a long time to the postseason.
We're in week 5.
I know, dude. I'm like over it.
All right, we'll
I'm
we'll catch
expecting
you
to win
guys
all
next
my
week.
fantasy leagues. It's
How many? You got like 7 leagues, Doc.
playing really well in all of them so far. So
That must be nice. I'm not doing well in my only one. It's fucked up. Anyways, we're gonna catch you guys next week. Hopefully another crazy and good week of football. Maybe we get some good news on McCaffrey next week. But
yeah,
thank you
hopefully.
guys.
Or some
Seems
Trey
like every
Tucks.
week we get bad news.